This nigga has a motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast. I am the nigga, young dog. High ass nigga.
They don't dance no more. It's all about the lean. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, bumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day, the rock had them wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drums got them slow with the hit unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Block used to be jumping, type of shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to rough, rockin' and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Back at a pop, even dancing in the rain. Now they nodding off, shit just don't hit the same.
I am the nigga, young dog. There we go. Let me do this again. What the fuck did I do here? Running from the top again. Shit, what the fuck did I do? All right. Stop. Share screen. And two. One. Do this. Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear that right there? Did anyone hear what? This is a lifelong friend, childhood friend. I called him at 8 o'clock this morning. I was hot. I was ready to go. And I called him and I said, hey, man, these fucking niggas. Let me know if the audio is good. Somebody put something in the chat if you can hear the audio in here. And this is my buddy here. I grew up with him. You know me all my life. I don't know if he's ever been on stream or not. Why do slaves help their masters? I don't know nothing about no fucking Stockholm syndrome. All I know about these fucking niggers. I've been dealing with these niggas all my life. That nigger Izzy Bands really typifies a lot of what I've seen in these fucking blacks. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't know why I keep losing my fucking screen here. I don't know what the... I done fucking lost it. Where the fuck did I put it?
I'm sorry, Stage cannot.
He did say that. That was a childhood friend of mine. I keep trying to tell these stupid fucking niggers, Izzy Bands and all these other motherfuckers, you better watch your fucking mouth around me. I ain't taking none of this bullshit off these stupid ass niggers. And yesterday I was up on Hood's panel. And Izzy came up, and we're gonna play another clip. Some fucking nigger, that fat fuck nigger Jeff, whatever the fuck his name is. And Izzy came up here on the panel, and she really pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to you, because that's when the first opening, I said, wait a minute, Izzy dumb. It was the first time I noticed, I ain't gonna lie to you, when he came up on my panel. And that nigga tried to pull a slick one on me. Tried to pull that. Can everyone hear me? Yeah, and I ain't tired of it. I'm tired of these fucking niggas. I ain't going nowhere, but they're gonna have to shape up. I'm gonna have to keep punishing their black ass. But Izzy came up here on the panel one day. This kind of shit that pissed me off. Like, this kind of shit really be pissing me the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Izzy came up here on the panel. He did, what did he do? Do you remember this? Anyone remember when this nigga came up here? And nigga came up here. He did this. This one I knew. It was the opening right here. This here. And I think it really highlights
in your past or whatever the case to justify your deletion or your demise, right? Whatever is they have me at all.
Let me ask you a question about the Trayvon Martin case. Let me see how much you do or do not know about the case. Okay. Where was Trayvon Martin's dad when he was killed? I know you're gonna say it doesn't matter, but I just want to know if you know.
Yeah, listen, I mean,
Just say I do. To get through the conversation, just say I don't. I do. You see how hard it is to pull the truth out these fucking niggas. This shit pissed me fuck off. I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga knew the answer, but would not fucking say it. Why not? Then he got up on Hood and he tried to play that game that, you know, this smart, the niggas that act smart, but really not that smart. He tried to play that fucking shit with me, and here he goes again. Listen.
I know what they said.
I said, what did they say he was at? See, I asked him a straight question. Listen.
I don't want to answer that question.
He got up on Hood yesterday, tried to slick talk. I couldn't take it. I've been probably more respectful because I realized this nigga kind of stupid. He kind of stupid. Everybody knows he kind of stupid. If you pay attention, close attention. I just glanced it off, brushed it off, whatever. But then he brought that fucking stupidity over here. As you heard him say it. Listen.
I know what they said. But
okay, what did they say he was at?
I don't want to answer that question. I don't want to answer that particular question because it really
low IQ ass niggas. Don't want to be honest about the behavior of their own blacks. Put the nigga on the spot. He would not answer. You heard him? Now Hood, he came up on your panel and he tried to like split hairs and shit. Parse the truth. But you hear him here. You hear the nigga right here. He knew the answer, or at least he thought he knew the answer. He would not fucking say it. Then it gets worse. See, this is what I'm saying. Then it gets worse. The nigga started digging a hole for himself. They say he was at.
I don't want to answer that question. I don't want to answer that particular question because it really has no bearing on what I'm trying to.
Yeah, no bearing. Badass, wild ass nigga. Mammy can't control that nigga. Send him to be off with his daddy. And where was his dad at then? How is that not relevant? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying about the blacks. That nigga got up on Hood panel yesterday and he tried to obfuscate him. I know my memory ain't the best, so I'm like, what the fuck did he say? I know what he said. But
to articulate. It really has no bearing on what I'm trying to articulate to you, what I'm trying to espouse with you, so John. I don't want to get into that one.
You know, there's a reason. There's
been two different. And by the way, so you know, I know what I'm talking about. There's been two different places that they said.
I have not heard those two reasons. I only heard one. I don't know where these niggas be. They got a whole fucking lying ass ecosystem that make up lies for them to put out into the ether. So now it's two sets of facts here. And Izzy's willing to go along. Now, when you watch the one that Izzy comes up with, this is the lie that blacks live. This nigga done brought it to the internet. But he's low IQ, he dumb. And I'm gonna show you how he does Hood. If you don't mind, I want to play just a little snippet of your video yesterday of Izzy. And we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna prove my point here. That's what I'm saying. These blacks are so fucking dumb that he should have backed up off the ledge when he saw me getting a little hot. He said, well, you know, John Galt does rent the blacks. I'm not willing to do that. I better back the fuck up off that nigga because he could do something to these niggas. You heard what my cousin said. John Galt, he said he gonna punish these fucking niggas. He said, you heard him say that was this morning. And we could call him back. But this is Izzy. I want to get through this. Tell us one of them.
No. One was they alleged that he was at work. How about that one? That's what.
Okay, what's the other one then? Because he wasn't at work. So what's the other one?
I'm gonna go with.
What's the other one?
Nah, you get listen. You're smart, but
he said, I ain't never said he's smart. He just said you're smart. You got me, Mr. Galt.
Nah, but I'm asking you. I asked you a question that you totally tried to neglect, and you tried to deflect on where Trayvon Martin's father was instead of what I asked you about you and why.
This ain't about me, nigga. This ain't about me, nigga. This is about your black ass. I'm willing to tell the truth. You're not smart enough to play that game like they do up on Raging Tomato and shit. They can split and parse hairs and shit. How you going down another fucking rabbit hole? And you be, oh, damn, I forgot what the fuck question I asked you. He's not smart enough to do that. And you can see that here. We're going to play it one more time for the people that just joined. I'll be right back.
People that look like us, people will use any type of thing in your past or whatever the case to justify your deletion or your demise, right? However, when it comes to people of other skin hues, skin colors, whatever, is they have every excuse or every reason under the sun why they did what they did, every justification. It makes absolutely no sense. And this is why I'm curious, because it seems as if it's a self-hatred thing. It seems as if there's something within you that you see, that you hate, that you don't like, and therefore you're projected it onto the world. It doesn't really make sense to me at all.
Let me ask you a question about the Trayvon Martin case. Let me see how much you do or do not know about it. One of the things here you notice, and I actually just caught this shit. Blacks use a lot of words, oftentimes too many words, and it really shows you how unintelligent they are. Just look at all the word salad he's using here. That's how there's some things where they live a lie.
People that look like us, people will use any type of thing in your past or whatever the case to justify your deletion or your demise, right? However, when it comes to people of other skin hues, skin colors, whatever, is they have every excuse or every reason under the sun why they did what they did, every justification. It makes absolutely no sense. And this is why I'm curious, because it seems as if it's a self-hatred thing. It seems as if there's something within you that you see, that you hate, that you don't like, and therefore you're projected it onto the world.
This is just a long way of saying, why are you talking about the blacks? Do you hate yourself? All of them do this. I was just on the phone with a nigga. I'm gonna call him back. He gonna do it too. He gonna do it just off cold. Do you hate yourself? Do you think you're not black? Do you want to be white? They all do it. Do you want to be white? Do you hate yourself? Do you hate yourself? It's like childlike, very childlike. If you're hearing Izzy say it, I'm going to call it. You've probably heard other blacks say it. Very low IQ blacks, they do this. It is a kind of a defense mechanism to keep other blacks from criticizing other blacks. And so they try to, humiliate you or insult you by saying, you just think you white. You think you very low IQ behavior, easy to pick up on.
It doesn't really make sense to me at all.
Let me ask you a question about the Trayvon Martin case. Let me see how much you do or do not know about the case. Okay. Where was Trayvon Martin's dad when he was killed? I know you're gonna say it doesn't matter, but I just want to know if you know.
Listen, I mean,
to get through the conversation, just say I don't.
I know what they said. But
okay, what did they say he was at?
I don't want to answer that question. I don't want to answer that particular question because it really has no bearing on what I'm trying to articulate to you. It really has no bearing on what I'm trying to articulate to you, what I'm trying to espouse with you. So, John, I don't want to get into that one.
There's a reason. There's
been two different. And by the way, so I know what I'm talking about. There's been two different places that they said that he went to that.
Tell us one of them.
No. One was they alleged that he was at work. How about that one? That's what.
Okay, what's the other one? You see how niggas will explicitly outright lie? I've been doing this shit all my life. Outright fucking put a lie into the ether. All my life they've been doing this shit. Just lying. Blaming other people, making up lies to blame other people. When he know that that's not the truth. He know it ain't true. They said it anyway. That's what blacks do. This is part of what makes me talk the way I do. I've been saying this shit all my life. Niggas just think they would not hold themselves accountable. Like, it's fucking amazing. What's the other one?
Nah, you get listen. You're smart, but but I'm asking you. I asked you a question that you totally tried to neglect, and you tried to deflect on where Trayvon Martin's father was instead of what I asked you about you and why you are espousing these things in the way that you are. And again, like I said, this is America, and I love America because we do have freedom of speech and we can say whatever we want to say, right? At the same time, as a gentleman.
But, you know, and it's interesting, you know, I've seen Izzy do this multiple times now. He'll go on someone's panel where the topic conversation kind of hot, talking about black, and then he come up and he do what he did here. But I want to ask you, they never want to talk about the black behavior. They just want to talk about me who's talking about the blacks. And so that's what Izzy did yesterday. And then, you know, I know blacks so well that, you know, I don't even take their compliments anymore. Fuck your compliments, nigga. I don't want your compliment. I don't care if I look like your uncle, your daddy. I don't give a fuck. That don't mean nothing to niggas. Niggas kill their uncles and daddies. And it didn't take long for him to start threatening me. The whole typical nigger babble. That's how I get it. It confirmed what I pretty much knew, that he's not that intelligent. He's not that intelligent. And you can throw these low IQ niggas off their square very easy. And as soon as I got him going, he started threatening me. Nigga, I'll kill you, I'll beat your ass. You won't say that to my face. Yeah, okay, well, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. Right? You ran from New York, nigga. Why you ain't straighten that neighborhood up there? I'm sure some of them niggas was fucking with you. Or fucking with the neighborhood and didn't do anything. But it's almost like it's just so fucking common. And when I see these low IQ people, I try my best. I stay away. I don't say anything. But to hear him, you know, yesterday, Hood, let me see if I can pull up Hood's channel. Hood, if you got a link for that shit, put it in the chat. And what tipped me off about Izzy was he used the word epitome. I ain't said nothing. The Angry Snowman heard it and wrote it in the chat. That's the man, when you hear this dumb ass fucking nigga trying to use big words. And that ain't even a big word, 7 fucking letters. And then I got on Latino chat last night and the peers were like, I taught him that word or something. And he used it wrong. He said epitome, not epitome. He said epitome. I'm gonna pull it up. And see, this is what I'm saying. You got this low IQ nigga driving around in his car with some fucking background, talking to other dumb low IQ niggas begging for money. And I don't know what he does for a living, but I'm assuming he spends quite a bit of time online. He don't talk about any business that he runs, so that must be how he makes his living. One low IQ black, and probably smarter than the other low IQ blacks, he can at least create a background and backdrop and create a StreamYard account. And he come on and talk to other even dumber low IQ blacks. And then when he hear me talking about, look at all these dumb ass niggas, he got to go attack that. Because in reality, I'm talking about him and his listeners. The dumb niggas and the dumb niggas that listen to him. It's no different than Nidish. He's a little bit better than Nidish, but they're all both dumb niggas. Right? And they all got a hard on. And you see Nidish do the same thing. Nidish hear CT talking about blacks. Nidish take his dumb ass up there. Nidish brought his dumb ass up here, and you saw what he did. These blacks are exhibiting the same behavior. They're trying to quail or quiet people like me in hopes that the larger white community and everyone else doesn't see it. That's why Izzy goes around on other panels, basically trying to confront the message. He won't confront the blacks that are committing the crime. He won't do that. He confronts the messenger, the one who sees it and talks about it. And he do, why are you doing that, Mr. John? You don't have to do that. That's what he does. And that's what he did yesterday. I'm going to pull up this Hood. I'm going to see if we can play a little bit of this. And then there's some nigger, Jeff, whatever the fuck his name is. Jeff something. Fat fuck. Gets up on the internet, talk the same old shit over and over and over again. Let me see where Hood Servative is. You find this fucking Hood Servative. Was it Hood Servative, right? That's your channel, Hood? Hood Servative. Where's your channel, Hood? Was it Ed Hood Server? What's your channel, Hood? Otherwise, I have to play this other video. Oh, who is this? Man, oh, shit, give me 1 second. Hold on. I wanted to play this fucking game. I think it's gonna be a weekly series. I think I need to show these fucking niggas the power I got so they don't come up and talk to me like the way they do. And so one of the things I speculated, let me pull this Hood channel up. What was it? I thought it was Hood Server. I ain't see it. Okay, let me go to YouTube. So one of the things I want to do is maybe do a little audience participation here, and we see how we can punish these blacks. We're gonna let the white people do it. The white people is fucking tired of these goddamn niggas. They can't say shit. We're gonna let the white people put their hands on them by way of me. By proxy, as they say. And so, however you white folk want to punish these niggas, damn, Hood took the video down, I guess. But however you whites want to punish these niggas, that's how we're gonna do it. And I just got a text message from a nigga, that 51-year-old nigga. For those of you that were listening yesterday or the day before, the 51-year-old nigga, that it shows you how blacks treat each other. And I'll play that. But we're gonna have to call him right now. So this is gonna be the first black that we can put belt the ass to. We're gonna put belt that is the first black we're about to put belt. This lashing here brought to you by Izzy Bands. Mm-hmm. This lashing that we're gonna put on this fucking nigger that I'm about to call, brought to you by Izzy Bands. We're gonna teach these fucking field niggers today. I'm the motherfucker that brings these blacks inside, or they stay outside. You heard my cousin on the line just a few minutes ago. Let me make this fucking nigger wait for a little bit. How about that? We're gonna make this fucking nigga wait for a little bit. He just texted me. He said, "Hey, Mr. John, good morning. Will I be able to see the 2 other property with the kitchen today?" I'm gonna play that nigga right now. Let you hear this fucking nigga. We're gonna play just a little roll call. Wait a minute, my video night? What? Oh, okay. Here we are. Listen to it. The blacks I have to deal with. Listen to this shit.
So I can have room for food.
You must have a lot of shoes. Oh, you got a lot of shoes?
Huh?
You must have a lot of shoes.
Yes, I'm a shoe collector, yes.
What kind of shoes
I
you
take
collect?
my shoes, I do everything. Jordans, Versace shoes, everything.
Oh, wow, damn, okay. How many pair of shoes you think you collected? You must need a lot of room. How many shoes you think you have?
Put it like this. I have one of the medium-sized storages, and half my shoes take up half my storage.
Just half of them?
Mm-hmm. I have a rack of shoes.
But like,
I'm a shoe collector. I've been collecting shoes for like the last 20 years or something.
But how many do you think you had?
Like 200 or 300 or something like that, maybe more.
Get out of here. You serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, and what do you sell them or you just keep them?
I keep them.
Damn.
Sometimes I sell them. I have exclusive shoes depending on what people do for me. I might be like, here, take a pair of shoes, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, damn.
And they don't mind because I have so many, they look brand new.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. But I guess it had to be the right. Do you collect just different shoe sizes or just the ones that you can wear?
Just about all the shoes that I can wear.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I might, be able to get a little something for my son or whatever.
Yeah.
But because he wear the same size,
Okay, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 51 years old.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Yo, okay, I talked to you the other day.
Remember we spoke that time, and I was telling you I know about Uptown and everything like that. You know.
Yeah.
I see I got an air conditioner right here in the room.
Yeah. I mean, we're about to take them out, but yeah.
Like I say, the bed is cool. I can the space is ideal for me, but like I say, that couch I really wouldn't probably need because I need space for my shoes. Unless I was to move it to one area, like there's a little spotlight or something in here. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of the spotlight, and I can move the couch down, then maybe I would have a little bit of space. Because like I say, I'm more of a worker.
Yeah.
You notice the last couple of days I've been trying to get here, but I couldn't because I've been working.
Yeah, what type of work you do?
You know what I'm saying?
What type of work you do?
I told you I'm a chef. And I also work for two usher companies. You see what I'm saying? I work for one usher company, but we work 2 or 3 different venues.
Oh, that's right. You the guy you say you work with all these Hispanics and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How that shit going?
Not too good.
What be the problem? Because I always hear about this shit, man. What be the problem?
Because they always want to, talk Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. So if I don't speak Spanish, and I'm a chef, how you gonna tell me what to do? And I don't understand what you're telling me what to do.
But they don't make them speak English at work.
No. And I think it's like that. And I've been cooking for 15 years.
Yeah.
And I think it's like that all across the board. They would rather have Spanish people come in because then they pay them little underneath the table and everything like that.
Oh, you think they be paying them?
And they take the jobs. So when they take the jobs, they sit up there and they automatically
Now that's a lie. He just told a lie there. That's a cope.
People and everything like that.
Oh, you think they be paying them on
you
the
see
table?
What I'm saying? And they take the jobs. So when they take the jobs, they sit up there and they automatically most of your restaurants nowadays, you're not seeing in the back, it's Spanish people back there cooking your food.
What? No shit. What about is it hard for a black person? It sounds like it's hard for a black person to even get in that shit.
Yeah, even if I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing. I've been cooking 15 years.
Well, how the hell you get in there? Jihad. Hey, Jihad. You better slow down your texting, boy. Because this nigga that's here that's begging me for a room, any of you fucking niggas said something that slightly agitated me. I won't even call that nigga back. Fuck him. Or better yet, you white people in the audience, you decide if I even fucking call this 8 back. It's an Izzy Band special right here. We're gonna putting belt to ass on the niggas for Izzy. He ran his mouth yesterday, and we're going to extend the ass whipping to some random nigga. We're going to do this until that some bitch come up here and answer that fucking question that I asked him. We're going to put belt to ass to these niggas. In perpetuity, motherfucker. I am that nigga. I need that fucking nigga to get his black ass up here if he love niggas so much. Because I don't. I put belt the ass to these motherfuckers. Jihad, since you just joined, bro, I got to go back for motherfuckers so you motherfuckers will know who you fucking with. I'm telling you. You don't know who you fucking with. You really don't know who you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Agitating me. I'm a different nigga. Yeah, I'm a different nigga. I got no love for you motherfuckers. None. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to let you listen, Jihad, if you just not getting here. Let me see if I can get it up again. I got it. Jihad, if you just not listening. I want you to listen to this and listen to this clearly. This is a nigga that's known me probably 45 years of my life. I want you to listen to what he said at 8:44 a.m. I want you to listen to what he says about me, Jihad. He said, I'm the worst nigga. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? That's a nigga that's known me for a very long time. I got it in me. At the beginning of that clip, he said, "You the worst nigga." He said, "You a nigga yourself, but you worse than the rest of them." You got niggas like Izzy Band running his mouth to me. I just couldn't take it anymore. And so, Jihad, you run tell that to all these fucking low IQ niggas that want to come up and snipe at me, that I pass the sins of your black ass down to Izzy Band's daughter. And any of these other motherfuckers looking for housing, I hold the keys, nigga. I keep these fucking niggas from ever staying in my house, or we put any kind of fucking punishment. Oh, the sound is low? I don't know. Let me get back to this anyway.
I filled out the application and somebody vouched for me, and they was like, he was supervisor at Nat Stadium.
Oh, okay.
He been cooking on Capitol Hill.
Right.
He used to work for some. He was the lead cook at some.
But
you see what I'm saying? I used to cook for all the homeless people in the city.
So why don't more? Oh, so
everybody knows Chef. Everybody knows Chef D, who homeless.
Chef D. Oh, you were homeless too?
No, I wasn't homeless. I was working for.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I was working for a temp agency that I was working for a temp agency that supplied, you know what I'm saying, all the homeless people in the area with food early in the morning.
Right.
I had to be to work at 6 o'clock.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we would start serving breakfast like 7:30.
Yeah. Damn, that's
you know
wild,
what I'm saying? You got like 500 and some homeless people that come all across the city,
day.
And
ain't that every day?
That was every day, every single day.
Where the food become from? Who the hell be paying for that food?
We have a little budget, and then also we get a lot of donations from people who have big companies and everything. Like it's this Indian guy who comes and brings us like.
Bro, CT ain't evil. Don't put him down like me. CT can't do this to a nigga. CT can't do what I'm about to do to this nigga. He can't do it. Probably wouldn't do it. He probably have a little bit more compassion for the nigga. I'm gonna leave it up to the white people today. Racist white people. Imperious like motherfuckers who want to grind these niggas down to another. I'm gonna let him decide what I do with this fucking nigga. How about that?
Like 50 of them big things of oatmeal every month.
Damn, hold on. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, man, they be coming in there with food.
Indian man. Why the fuck the Indian man get? Oh, go ahead, man. What are you about to say? One of the things you notice here, again, Indian man feeding blacks, bringing in sacks of oatmeal and shit. This fucking black take the oatmeal, cook it up, never wonder why the hell ain't no blacks bringing in here food to other blacks. The same reason why blacks don't want to hire or house other blacks. And yeah, how many other black motherfucking landlords on the internet like me talking about how great it is to rent the blacks? Most of you motherfuckers, the shit I'm showing you wouldn't rent the blacks. And so for the Izzy Bands of the world, I really just want to show you how dumb these niggas are. These niggas should be bound at the altar. A nigga like me, Jungle, I provide houses for these black motherfuckers. And then these niggas run their mouth, talk shit that shows you how low IQ they are. You understand? Because he should be thankful they're the blacks like me. They talk about they need black business. We also need black landlords, nigga. What is it? What is it? Is a landlord not a business?
I'm concerned about the spatial area. I'm trying to get this like quickly.
Shit, I can talk to them, see what they say about the sofa. You know what I'm saying? When you looking to move?
Tomorrow.
Oh shit, you got your money ready then? That's today.
Yeah.
Okay, well shit. When you looking to pay today?
I got my son with me. We about to do some things. He go back to school. He go back to school tomorrow. I'm off for the next couple of days because I've been working so much. So I'd like to do something at least like Monday or like Tuesday or Wednesday, something.
Whenever you're ready, my man.
You know what I'm saying? This I like this. This is pretty ideal for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
What about Wi-Fi?
Yeah, they got Wi-Fi and everything there.
Got Wi-Fi and everything in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking this Samsung that's actually on the wall. I actually have something like this already, but it's just not mounted. So I have
they ain't gonna
like
let you move the TV now.
I don't want to move the TV.
Oh.
I don't want to move the TV. Oh yeah, I don't want to move the TV. I want to keep it. I actually have another TV that I'd like to.
Now this black man right here probably never talks to another black like this, unless it's his boss. I'm the landlord. I'm the biggest bill for these niggas. You understand? You see how deferential he talking to me? Because nigga, I determine if he come inside or not. And niggas like Easy Bang, these low IQ niggas, they don't understand the ecosystem that this black man is on the phone deals with. I don't do credit checks. I've had people on phone saying, hey, I can't pass a credit check. Is that okay? Sure, man. Well, whatever.
Probably bring in here though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd like to see what's up with this like ASAP.
All right. Whenever you're ready, whenever you got the money.
What's your name? What's your name, bro? We never did. I never did get your name.
Yeah, I may have told you John.
John. Okay, yeah. John. Yeah, John. Don't let nobody else get. Don't let nobody else get there. I got this.
We always have room.
Because this is definitely ideal for me because I'm not that far from my parents and I can go and check on them and everything like that. They live right down the street off of South Dakota Avenue. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not that far.
Where you currently living?
This would be. You say what now?
Yeah, where you currently living?
Remember, I was telling you I'm over at my cousin house over in Capitol Heights.
Oh yeah, man. There be so many people calling. I mean, if you forgetting, you had to jog my memory. You know what I mean?
But this, don't take no more calls for this. This is taken. I like this.
All right, my man.
I'm really. I like this.
Whenever you're ready,
this is ideal for me.
Whenever you're ready to pay for it, just call me. Give me how you want to pay, weekly, daily, bi-weekly?
Probably monthly.
No, they don't do monthly. They just they do daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or bi-monthly. So every 2 months.
Every 2 months. Okay. Okay. That's even better. It's more time for me to save up,
but it's cheaper.
That's more time for me to save up.
Yeah. Well, depending on your point of view. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me a grand total of how much I need to give you to move in, and how much like I told you, it's probably like 200 and something. I got bags and bags couch down. Mm-hmm. So I can have room for some shoes and everything. Got a little table in here. I'll probably move this table to the inside where the little bedroom is right here.
Man, I got to see this shoe collection. I got to see this shoe collection. Man, how many shoes you think you got?
Like I told you, it's probably like 200 and something. I got bags and bags. I be putting them in heavy duty bags and moving them from one place to the next.
Don't they be rotting though? I saw a video where they rotted or something. How you keep them from rotting?
It's how.
Boy, you playing with this nigga's livelihood. Keep fucking around. You playing with this nigga's livelihood. Keep fucking around. I override these fucking white people and might show some compassion for this nigga. And said, fuck him. Fuck him. Stay outside, son, bitch. He already done text me. He fucking. See, this is what you niggas don't understand. You fucking with the wrong one. I don't even call the nigga. Fuck him. Look, you think I'm fucking playing with you? Look. Look at this. Look, this him right here. Look. I'm gonna shut you fucking niggas up, or I'm gonna show you how callous you are toward your fellow niggers today. We're gonna do that. How about that? Let me see if I can show you something. Let's see if I can show you something. What do you say? What do you say? Ooh. Keep talking shit. Keep on. Keep on talking shit. Right? See, the first house I showed him, he didn't have a kitchen. He said, but I'm a chef, Mr. John. Can I get a kitchen? I said, it's going to be more money. More money, more money. You want a kitchen so you can make a mess, nigga? Like the rest of these fucking niggas. It's going to be more money. Right? See, I ain't done yet, nigga. Nigga, we just not scratching the surface. You keep fucking talking shit. And you will be the sponsor of this nigga's ass whooping today. We put it up on the stream. This ass whooping for this week was sponsored by Union. He brought an ass whooping to a random nigga. John laid the belt to his ass. The Union picked him out, pointed him out. Right? You see, yeah, he just called me. Keep fucking around. Right? Keep fucking around. Let's see, where were we at? Is it this one?
You preserve your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it has to do with the temperature.
Right, the humidity and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you may remember back in the day there was a shoe store called Athlete's Foot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember how they used to wrap their shoes in plastic?
Yeah.
That's how you keep them preserved.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been into shoes and everything for years. At first I was just buying up stuff and everything. And I got a couple of fakes. You see what I'm saying?
How did you know they were fake, though?
Because there was a couple of little websites that you'd be able to go to and put the SKU code in. And if the SKU code didn't match what Nike had, then you got a fake.
Oh, you know how dumb you got to be, bro, to collect plastic shoes. Shit you walking out on the ground with and shit. Then he's so fucking dumb that somebody sold him some counterfeit plastic shoes. Only a nigga would end up buying some counterfeit plastic fucking Air Jordan. Yeah. But that seemed like it would be easy to make fakes.
It's definitely people out here. It's definitely people out here that are, they make fakes all the time. You just gotta know what's what.
What's the most you ever paid for a shoe?
Probably like for like a Jordan, like 3 something.
Oh, it ain't too bad.
But for like designer shoes, because I go to like the actual store or the actual website. I got a pair exclusive Balenciagas that I spent like $1,500 for.
Y'all niggas down bad in the hole. You need to stop fucking with a nigga like me. If you want to spend your money on shoes, you better be kind to your fucking landlord. $1,500 on one pair of shoes. $300 on Jordans and shit. Now he paying a storage fee. It's correct. I do give it to Black Light.
That's why I call you one of the holy men, John. If you heard me,
That's right. What do you think,
John? That's why I call you one of the holy men, John. If you heard me give you credit for being one of the holy men, because these motherfuckers, here's what these holy men do: they give it to black culture like it needs to be given with both fucking barrels.
Yeah, some white men telling you that, niggas. Well, it ain't too. I mean, I was gonna think you would be like $10,000. I'm like, damn. But 15.
Not like that.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Well, yeah. Call me whenever you got the money, man, and we make it happen. Hey. Yes. Oh. But you email me.
You know, we
Yeah. What are you looking for?
nice place.
I got a lot of nice places. Southeast, Northwest. What neighborhood?
We're in Northwest.
Petworth.
Okay. And my thing is, I just need to see how big the place is.
How big you need it to be?
Well, I'm not too familiar with the square footage stuff.
See, it's already furnished though. It's already furnished.
It's only what?
It's already furnished.
Okay. I need something probably unfurnished.
No, you need something unfurnished, man.
Yeah, because I got a couple of little things. I got a couple of my own little things.
Well, where you currently living?
With a family member.
Oh, okay. And why you looking to move then?
Because I've been on my own since I was 18 years old, and I got into a relationship with somebody that did.
See, it's about to get good, blacks. You can't fucking maintain relationships. Partly because you spend more time on your shoe collection. Don't no fucking woman want a 51-year-old man with hundreds of pairs of goddamn shoes.
Didn't go well, and I moved out immediately.
What? What did you say?
I had my own place before that.
What did you say?
A relationship with somebody that didn't go well, and I moved out immediately.
What happened?
I had my own place before that. She came and stayed with me, and we got too small for that place. We got another place, and within that year, she started cheating.
What? She started doing what? What she?
That she came and stayed with me, and we got too small for that place. We got another place, and within that year, she started cheating.
Low trust niggas. I could let a nigga up here on the counter. I go fucking blow my nose. He might get up here and start talking shit about me. It's been done before. That fat, lazy nigger nightish. And then that motherfucker so lazy, he'll go back on his panel, crank up a stream, share my channel, and go to sleep. And when you call him out on it, he'll brag and say, shit, I got paid showing your content. I got paid. You a sucker. I got paid. He's done it before. He did that. Everything I'm telling you, that nigga did. So now these niggas I'm cashing in now. The sins of nightish will now come down on another random fucking nigga. And I'm gonna let whites put their hands on them. Nigga, whites with the fatigue, nigga. The fatigue that I've shown you over and over. And I don't get tired of this shit, nigga. But the whites, they probably do. They can't fucking understand it. I do. Right? I understand these simple, stupid ass niggas. I'm one of these niggas. You heard my cousin say, you the worst kind of nigga. Because you want to punish these fucking niggas. That's what my cousin said. So you look at how blacks treat each other. She was cheating on you?
Left.
She was cheating on you? Why she was cheating?
Yes, why left?
Why she was cheating?
I know you probably got to ask her that.
Who she was cheating with? Who she was cheating with though?
Some dude, I don't know.
Like, was it like somebody like had a lot of money or what?
Nah.
Just a regular ass nigga? Just a regular ass nigga?
Yeah, I was the best thing ever happened to her. Her mother was mad at her. Everything.
Damn. So after that, what, y'all broke up and shit?
Yeah, she tried to take me to court.
For what?
Because I caught her up.
What you mean?
I caught her up.
But what she trying to take you to court?
I was the one that was doing right.
But what she trying to take you to court? Did Nighty stand up and accept his prize? Did he stand up and accept his award? I was up on CT's panel the other day. I sent a cash app. I said, CT, here's $5 if Nighty can stand up. That nigga got about a quarter of the way up and sat back down. I don't believe he can walk. That nigga might be in a wheelchair. And this is what the blacks do. Lazy, low IQ motherfucker, no curiosity, nothing, no innovation in their head. And he's sitting up here partially fucking able. Then I saw the other retard, E3 Deep or whatever the hell his name is. He was on the dating show. This nigga, he took his shirt off. Like, these are some real low IQ ass people, man. And they built out YouTube to let these dumb fucking blacks get up here and talk. And then they use words like epitome. And none of the other blacks on the panel were correcting it. Either out of, they didn't want to embarrass them because blacks will get embarrassed. And, or they didn't fucking know the word themselves. I don't know which one it is. It could have been both. It could have been one of the two. Someone said CT is moving on. I don't know what you're talking about. These color folks are going to string you up. No, you're probably right. I mean, it really don't. You think they shut the fuck up and be appreciative? Then I'm willing to rent to people like this. No one is willing to, in this city. There are very, very few people. I can call some landlords. They will tell you, I'm not going to rent to this nigga. I'm not going to rent to him. I'll do anything in my power to leave the fucking house empty before I would rent to a black man. A 51-year-old black man calling you and he more concerned about his damn shoes than securing housing. Does that not show you what their priorities are? When I first moved to New York, when I first moved there, I had a roommate. We shared the same first name. His name was John. He was Jewish. He had a bunch of fucking knives. He was a chef. Here's a chef. He doesn't have a bunch of knives. He has, what does he have? Shoes. Plastic shoes. Assets that, depreciated as soon as he bought them. As soon as he walked out the store, they weren't worth what he paid for them. This is where blacks spend their money. What for though?
Because I called her up and I guess she didn't want to feel the brunt of everything. So she tried to take me to court. She tried to take me to court for a stay away.
Oh,
PTO from her anyway.
Oh, I know about that shit. So she filed a PTO on your ass.
I don't know why though. I ain't do nothing to her. Nothing at all.
Damn, that's crazy as fuck, my nigga.
But when I found out what was going on, the next day I started moving my stuff out.
And so now you living with your family? You see the blacks? You see the blacks keep running their fucking mouth? Why? Okay. I'm gonna leave it up to you then, nigga. No call back for this nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'd already said I don't want no fucking blacks around white people anyway. He black. He wanted to move to Northwest to get by his mammy and daddy. Fuck him. No call back, nigga. Goddamn, I made a decision myself. I don't need no white people to help me today. This one's on you, nigga. Oh shit, I called him back and said, damn, man, that room been rented. What should I do? It's up to you white people. Or some of you niggas that really hate white people. Should I just not call him back or should I humiliate that some bitch and tell him the room been rented? Tell him a white dude came through last night after you left. Dropped that bread. He wasn't worried about his shoe collection. Humiliate the nigga. It's up to you. This one's on Izzy though. Whatever y'all want to do, I should put a poll up. Should I put a poll up? How should I punish this nigga? I don't need you to beg. Nigga, I go through my fucking messages. You know how many fucking emails and calls and Airbnb bookings every day I get? You fucking hear them on the stream here. The fuck you mean? Huh? No, I want you to tell me. Really, I've only given you two options. Either tell him no, or tell him smear his face in the shit and tell him it was booked already. Remember he said, man, don't take no money for this one. I want this one. Fuck you, nigga. the sins of your bro, man, Izzy Band came down on your ass. That's how it's gonna work. We let the nigga come over here to the ghetto around other fucking blacks if he want a fucking place to live. How about that, nigga? I redline this bitch by my motherfucking self. Fuck me, find out. However you want to do it, niggas. We can call him back, smear his face and shit, tell him white man got it. Or we can call him back and say, oh, just don't call him fucking. I can send him a text. However you want to do it, nigga. Fuck him. Whatever you want to do. Because this one's free. It's on Izzy. Izzy paid for this one. Built the ass, nigga. It's getting cold outside, motherfucker. It's raining out here. It's getting cold, niggas. Getting cold. And I told you, motherfuckers. But I pull up in them motherfuckers. You know what? I got a text message yesterday. Look at this shit. I got a text message yesterday. See if I can find it. Where's that message? Where is it? Show you how down bad these niggas are. I seen that man, mama. I seen that man, mama. He was on a bike. I seen that man. Y'all see that? I seen that man, mama. He's on a bike. See, I left that morning at 11. No money. No money. But then I showed you a few days before that, she stayed paying day by day. Went to clean up the room and she been fucking in there. No money. Who was fucking them? Why didn't they have any money? And then I went by the room yesterday to clean it up again. And guess what I saw this time? I couldn't fucking believe it. Rubbers again. She fucking some nigga. But the nigga won't even give her $60 fucking dollars. Look at this. Look at there. These are sheets. You see that? What's that right there? It's a condom. Right? Get fucked for free. Some nigga, her and the nigga together can't put together $60. Y'all blacks, you running your fucking mouth, talking about y'all the most educated, all this bullshit. Two of you fucking niggas can't even put your head together. Come over $60 fucking dollars. It's proof. 2 days in a row. She out here scuffling. You got a nigga fucking her, can't get $60. Right? So that's what you see in the black community. So you think if they're this fucking down bad, they would shut the fuck up around people who have some authority over their ass. This is probably why they do so poorly in the job market. Just running their fucking mouth in front of anybody and everybody. They don't even know who the fuck they're in front of running their mouth. Izzy Band probably never thought that a nigga like me would be able to put my hands on another nigga because of his mouth. He wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. The link, let me put the link. Izzy might be watching. You want to come save this nigga? Come save him, Izzy. I want you to come up here and save this fucking nigger. I'm gonna let the white people have him. Just like the niggas gave up Emmett Till, I'm gonna let the whites have this nigger. If Izzy don't come up here, then fuck what the whites say. If Izzy don't bring his stupid ass up here and answer that question about Trayvon Martin, I'm gonna let the whites have this nigger. Whatever they want to do. And I know Izzy don't like Imperious, so Izzy, don't let Imperious back down on this fellow black man. Imperious, these blacks just don't get it. They don't get it. Right? They don't get it. Like, and I told them, man, like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. You need to recognize, your position, this nigga's position. And here he is, and John doesn't seem prideful. Man, I don't know if I've ever seen you here before. But I show days and days, my nigga. Let me see if I got something for you here. I know I got something. I got something for you. What is the clip? This? Oh, I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. I'm gonna start right here. We're gonna roll down. And I'm gonna see if you're gonna take that prideful comment down. A prideful nigga, when dude, I got pride in myself, but I think you're trying to like cast an aspersion on me. But I'm gonna show you what I do every day, and this ain't some pride come before the fall shit. Nigga, I cleaned that shit up after this nasty black bitch with my own hands. I didn't send no cleaners there. I could have. I cleaned that shit up. You understand? I'm the one that ran to these ghetto black ass people. Let me show you something. See if I can find it. I've never seen you over here before, so I think I need to show you this. Where is it? Go down a couple of days. And it's we'll go back a little bit. How about that we start here? Man, you know so crazy. Give me 1 second. Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is that? You see this one, little one right here? I was looking for the paperwork. I was in one of my houses the other day. Child support orders just keep coming in for this little dick slinger right here. Little black dick slinger. Do you think anyone really rented this nigga? I want to show you something. Look at this. Does anyone see that? Does anyone see that? You probably didn't even notice it. But see, I know blacks. Oh, I know them so well. Most people, the white people in the audience probably don't know what the fuck they're looking at. But the niggers do. Because niggers know that they can't trust anybody else. They can't trust each other. So when they leave their homes, and this was 10, 15 years ago, look how they padlock their rooms. That's not for me. That's for the other blacks in the house that they don't trust. Whites don't do that. On the other side of town where the whites live, they don't do this. I've never seen this. These niggers do. This is the only handiwork I've ever seen niggers do. Right there. They put padlocks on their doors so that when they leave, they can feel comfortable that the other nigger is going to, in the house, is going to break in their room. But there were doors. There were locks to the doors. He leave the doors open. So again, this is something that I just happened to notice in the video. I will point it out to you. The low trust element of blacks, where they have to put padlocks on their fucking doors. Boy, the union, boy, you're a good man. Because this show, this Built the Ass segment was sponsored by Union. I'm going to give you some credit too, Union. This Built the Ass was sponsored by Union and Izzy. Two Black Lives Matter protesting probably motherfuckers who probably vote Democrat will tell you all about how the white man bad and all that kind of shit. But when you look at your own people, you don't see any flaws. Well, I'm going to show you the flaws today, and I'm going to put them Built the Ass on them. See if we can make them better, whip them in shape. Nobody's been whipping their ass. Nobody's been rubbing their nose in this shit. Right? Till I came on the scene. And you know what they say? When I pull up in that motherfucker, I'm going to put Built to their ass. And you ran your mouth in my chat long enough that I cannot give you some credit for this. Mm-hmm. So what should I do? Imperious, what do you? What should I do? We're gonna put Belt the ass by calling back, telling him, "Nah, we ain't got no room for you." I think I like that. I want to hear that despair come over his fucking voice. We're gonna get him to talk about how hard it is as a broad man to find housing, and these niggers out here running their mouth to me fucked it up for you, sir. That's what we're gonna do. A low IQ fucking nigga like Izzy Bands running his mouth. He run around here trying to interject himself in conversations where people are talking about blacks. But he doesn't want to face the reality of this is how blacks live, and whoever the fuck was talking earlier, I'm gonna show you some more. We're gonna just show a little black baby. Now, see what you must understand, just like Carmelo Anthony, the blacks say, I got a place to live. Okay, so why are you here? Why are you always somewhere where no one wants your black ass around? And we're gonna show a little more. Here's the nigger. Look at them, they dancing. No sound? No sound? Oh shit. Let me take it down and put it back up. Let me do it. Any sound? Any sound on that? Any sound on that? Any sound on that? Shit. All right. All right. Right town. Nasty dreads. Sound? You got sound yet? Stink ass. Look, they dancing, y'all. Look. Hey, when one of you niggas got water? Neither one of these niggas got no water. He didn't go for real. Neither one of these fucking niggas got no water. I don't got no water, Marty. Hey, Marty. Go take a shower. Water, nigga. Go take a shower. Nigga. I know. Wash them nappy dreads. I know. Nappy. Rip them nappy dreadhead. Right town. Nasty dreadheads. Ass. Stink ass. Look. And when I pull up in that motherfucker, that nigga took a shit in here. Oh no. That nigga took a shit in here. God damn, y'all living like this, boy. Damn. Oh no. That nigga took a shit in here. God damn, y'all living like this, boy. Damn. I took them fucking niggas back to Africa, goddamn it. I don't fuck around. You heard my cousin say he'll do it. Don't fuck with him, he'll do it. He said, nigga, you worse than the niggas you talk about. That's probably true. I gotta play that again, because I love the sound of that shit. And that nigga said it, nigga. I might get my audio good and loud. I've been knowing that nigga 40-some years. He spoke nothing but the truth. Now, you know what? I hear you say you can't hear that well. The volume is a little bit low. We're gonna call that nigga. We're gonna let him repeat it. For those of you that don't understand why the toilet looks like that, these fucking blacks that want to live like animals. This is what I call taking back to Africa. No lights, no water. No lights, no water, nigga. Doomsa, motherfucker. And look how these niggas living in this filth. Me and my nigga Johnny Boy.
On your floor.
No, it ain't. This motherfucker.
No, it ain't. These niggas shit right
Come up
here.
in there, motherfucker.
Smoking that weed.
On your floor.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't with these niggas shit right here. Smoking that weed. There can't be no piss. Johnny, ain't no way in the world that is piss and shit on the floor. And these niggas right here smoke weed. I don't believe it.
No, not at all.
Let's see. Let's see. Damn! Damn!
Don't step on it.
Damn!
Nigga, this was my finest hour. The coming of age of a nigga like John Gall. I put them niggas back to Africa. Like it's loving, nigga. My finest hour, nigga.
On your floor.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't with these niggas shit right here smoking that weed. There can't be no piss. Johnny, ain't no way in the world that is piss and shit on the floor. And these niggas right here smoke weed. I don't believe it.
No, not at all.
Let's see. Let's see. Damn! Damn!
Ooh, I took the nigga back to Africa. Have mercy. Did I take him back? Did I take him back? Y'all nigga wanna learn how to do that. You get one of these fucking nigger ass tenants. You don't know what to do. Reach out to John God. I'll help. Unbelievable. Built the ass, ladies and gentlemen. Built to motherfucking ass. This show, this Built the Ass segment has been brought to you by Unit and Izzy Banks. Sponsored by them fucking niggas. I don't give a fuck about their health. Fuck them niggas. Different nigga. My cousin told you. Part of what drives me is to punish these son of bitches. If I'm gonna deal with them, I got to deal with them on my fucking terms. I don't give a fuck how they breathing. Hold your fucking breath. I don't give a fuck.
Look. Stink ass. Look. Hey, dancing, y'all. Look. Hey, when one of you niggas got water? Nigga one of you. Oh, no.
Y'all see the towel? That was the towel that they were using to soak up the piss and the shit that ran out on their Air Jordans. See that? The yellow towel? That was the towel that they used to soak up the piss that ran out on the floor. And they kept pissing there. Their women kept pissing there. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas, I wanted to smear their fucking nose in it. I was willing to go all the way there with them niggas. And here we are today. Me proving to you that I will take it all the way fucking there. These fucking niggas. All the way there. You look at how these blacks live. And they think that these fucking blacks run their fucking mouth talking shit to me. Look at this fucking nigga. CKJ3, he don't know what the fuck he wrote when he wrote that. He said, John ain't playing no motherfucking character. This is as real as it fucking gets right here. I ain't playing no fucking games. I don't play fucking games. I don't dance. I don't do none of that fucking bullshit. You understand? You take this union and you run and tell that to all these other fucking niggas who don't understand the way of the world. You said, John, built the ass on a nigger because of some words I said. Yep. You run and tell that. You niggas go over to Izzy Band's channel while he's floating around in his background, and you tell him what he accomplished today. Right? You tell him what he accomplished. You got it? I ain't gonna do nothing all day anyway. This is another old fucking nigger. Old 60-year-old nigger. And then I remember this here. We didn't even finish this. This the old 51-year-old now. Look. Damn, so she was cheating on you in her 40s, my nigga? God damn, these bitches out here be wild.
Yeah, man. Like I say, I'm a good dude. So my mother was pissed.
Her mother was pissed off.
Best thing ever happened to her.
You the best thing ever happened to her? Yeah, what you feel?
I made sure.
Well, what kind of nigga you cheating? What kind of nigga she cheating?
Everybody said it. I made sure she had bank account. Made sure she had money in her bank account. Made sure she had her insurance cards. Make appointments to go to the doctor. Make sure she ate good. Like I say, I'm myself. So you eating good. I don't know, all the different little things.
What kind of work did she do though? What did she do for a living?
We actually met when I was a supervisor at Nat Stadium.
Oh, you went to Nat Stadium? That's the man that Izzy built the ass on right there. And to show you how down low these blacks are, look at this, listen to this bitch. If I hadn't come by there this morning, they would have been brushing their teeth in this shit.
John, it's the same. It leads back to, like, I gotta go to a meeting, but John, it leads back to the same thing as the fire alarm. It's just generational filth, John. It's this.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, can I send a cash?
You say what?
Can I send it to cash app?
Yeah, you can send it to Cash App.
Why the fuck it wouldn't transfer? Card is locked. Oh, I gotta unlock my card first.
Hey, when the tub be stopped up over there, y'all gotta let me know. Cause I had to come over there and unstop that tub, and that tub was filthy.
Yeah, I never took a shower in there though. I don't know, what happened because I guess somebody else must have did it, but I wasn't. You
ain't brush. It's bad, boy. I'm putting belt the ass on niggas on your behalf.
It's not on my behalf. It's on your own behalf.
Oh, I'm making you a sponsor of today's belt the ass. Actually, you are like you are the one that inspired me. Izzy, I will be honest with you. Because these niggas, I don't know if you heard my cousin. I was talking to him this morning. He said, John, you worse than the niggas you talk about. You get down and fucking dirty with these fucking niggas he talk about. Izzy, I put a black bitch out in the dead of winter. She had a baby, a newborn.
You proud about that? Mm-hmm. You're proud about that? Why?
I'm gonna call the nigga. Maybe we're gonna talk. Let me see if I can reach this fucking nigga. Because it's not my son.
But I need to know. I'm here to find out what I need to do.
Because
hold on. I'm here to find out what I need to do to make sure that the brother that's coming to you for help.
I'm past him. See, that nigga stupid. And see, the thing is he, like, I really being charitable by even being willing to rent him. And I'm being honest, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Did you hear that he had 300 fucking pair of shoes?
I did hear that part. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that must have hurt, right? Because that really validates what
Why
I
would
said.
that hurt me?
I mean, well, maybe not, but when you hear a 51-year-old man has 300 fucking pair of Air Jordans and Versace's, you got to clearly see that that's a problem in the black community, right?
It could be if he doesn't have the money. Yes,
If
obviously
he's
it's a
renting
problem.
rooms from me and he got 300 pair of
Right.
shoes,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
got a
say
problem,
that, but
right?
if I said
Right.
it, then you would think
Well,
I was calling
see,
shots. But
this is straight talk, right? So we're not trying to do that mealy mouth shit, right?
no, that's a
Like,
fact. If I would have
right?
said that, you would have I was throwing shots. But yes, I would agree
Shit,
1,000%.
no,
If
I
he's
ain't
renting,
shit, nigga.
if he's
Nigga, I
renting
rent room,
anything from you with 300 shoes,
right?
that's very his priorities are out
Right.
of order.
Right.
Clearly,
Like, nigga, I ain't got 300 pair of shoes and they rent from me. They shouldn't have 300, right? I'm a simple man. I wear damn near the same shit up here every day. You know, like 4 or 5 shirts.
listen, we could identify that you're a simple man, but that's neither here nor there. I
But
came up because you blatantly lied on me. You said that I threatened you, which I did not.
well, you did.
Hold
You
on,
did
hold
the
on,
black thing, is it?
hold
You
on real
did the
quick.
black
No,
thing. Go ahead.
I said no. What I said was that you wouldn't say it to my face. Now, but I did not threaten to put a hand on you or to do
But that's the
anything to you at
implication,
all.
is it?
But you lied. You lied
But
and
that's the
you
implication. Now
disparaged
we
my
splitting
character
hairs
by
and
saying.
shit. But you know, no, is it? No,
No,
we
it's not
both black
splitting
though.
hairs.
But is it? No, we both black.
Come on, man.
No,
No, now we're
is
both black. You splitting hairs. No, this not splitting hairs. You told a bold-faced lie on me that I
it? Okay,
threatened you, which I did not.
fair enough.
You
You
bold-faced
did.
lied on me.
Okay, I'll retract that whenever I said it. But what you said was very black. Would you agree? You won't say it to my face. That's some black ass shit,
Okay,
right?
cool.
You know how many
I
people
did
come up?
say that.
You know how many people, man, and I ain't gonna say I take offense to it, but I mean, they're clearly trying to smear me. And they call me slumlords. Oh, man, shit, okay, whatever. You know, I ain't gonna say, well, you won't say it to my face. You know, but a lot of blacks do that. And the implication is that if you did say it to my face, then what? You know, you're gonna have to back it up with probably more than words, because words you can back it up right here on the screen. So that's how I took it. Like, let's see, threaten me, like, you know, it's typical black talk. You know what I'm saying? And you see it online. Motherfucker gets on agitated online.
And when you said that, wait, and
I
when you said,
retracted.
hold on real quick. When you said it, I clearly said no. I'm not threatening you. I wouldn't put a hand on you. Is what I clearly said. I said I don't have no problem with you, except for you called me a dumb nigger. You started it. You called me a dumb nigger. Like, come on, man, stop it. You started it, and then you want to act like you're a victim, which you're not.
No, I ain't no
bro.
victim. I ain't
Please
no
stop.
motherfucking victim. Because I'm putting belt to ass on niggas.
Okay.
So I'm making them the victim.
So why are you pretending like you're a victim, like someone started with you? I was having a conversation with you. You want to continue to take it to Trayvon Martin, which was, I keep saying 15 years ago, but it was 13 years ago. And I clearly told you I'm not real familiar with I know what I heard. And then you're going to call that a lie. You're going to tell me what I heard was a lie. That's crazy.
Well, you said, hold on. You say you heard two things.
Yes, I did.
I can run the tape back. And
I said yes. The
first thing you were willing to put that into the ether. You said he was at work. I said, well,
I heard that he was at work. Yes.
Okay, and then you also said you heard two things, right?
Yes, and the second thing I heard. The second thing I heard that he was at his girlfriend's house. That's the second thing I heard.
But that's where he lived. He was not at his girlfriend's house.
Okay.
So you did.
But hold on. Hold on real quick. I told you that I heard two things.
Okay.
And one I was willing to say and one I didn't want to say. And the second thing I heard was that he was at his girlfriend's house. When you said what you said last night, I had never heard that before. And even Hood Conservatives say he's never heard that before. So for you to call me a liar, meaning that I'm intentionally trying to deceive someone, is incorrect and inaccurate. I'm not.
Okay,
I told you from the beginning.
Fair enough.
I'm only going off of what I heard. I didn't know.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Now, when you were up on the stream, you didn't want to say the other thing. Why not?
Right. I didn't want to say that he was at his girlfriend's house.
Well, why not?
Because again, I don't believe. I'm not like you. I'm answering you. I don't believe in disparaging the dead, no matter what. I don't believe in that. So I felt like that would be besmirching his legacy to talk about all that other extra stuff. That's why I really didn't even want to talk about it at all, to be quite frank with you. But listen,
But if
you
it's a
have your
fact,
opinion on it. I really don't want to be up here. I hear you. That's fine. But I don't want to be up here trying to besmirch someone who passed away over 10 years ago. He's gone. It's nothing could bring him back. He's gone. And I say
but
God
how,
rest his soul.
let
And I
me ask you
just
this
want to
question.
leave it there.
How can a fact besmirch someone? It is what it is.
Listen, okay. Fine. I don't understand why you want to continue to bring up something that happened over 10 years ago with someone who's already gone and the other person already been acquitted and didn't go to prison. So it's
Yeah,
done with.
I'll explain for you.
Why
The reason
are
why
you so hell bent?
yeah,
Why are you
I'm
so
going to
hell
explain.
bent on relitigating
Yeah,
something that's already
yeah,
dead and
yeah.
gone?
I got you. I'm going to explain for you because this seems to be a never-ending thing. From Trayvon Martin to Warner Browley, Eric Garner, the last guy, George Floyd, Michael Brown. Blacks would run with the initial narrative, and they'll never come back to revisit or analyze once the facts come in. They've already made up their decision, and in some cases, they will start manufacturing reasons to justify their bad behavior. Let me give you a good example. Carmelo Anthony. Blacks exhibit a behavior that I've shown it here on the stream. You tell them to leave, they still be in your house. Man, what the fuck are you still doing here? I ain't nowhere to go. Okay, get the hell out. Your reservation is up. Blacks will still be there. That's some Carmelo Anthony-like behavior. Then when you ask them to leave, then they get violent in many cases, like Carmelo Anthony. But then the blacks will come up here and the halfway intelligent blacks, the half-wits, which makes them even more dangerous, because they will come up with all kind of concoctions and reasons and avoid looking at certain things to kind of justify bad behavior. So you hear Carmelo had a cleat sharpener. What? Where the hell did these blacks even hear of a cleat sharpener from? And how did they get that message out into the ether? They're willing to accept lies. As
A white
opposed to
man
looking,
said that, actually. Well, if
right,
you want to
okay,
know
and
the
the
truth,
black,
a white man.
but the white man said that maybe he was a white liberal sympathizer of blacks, but the blacks
He
who are
claimed
so
that he was. The man claimed that he was Carmelo Anthony's father's friend. But at the end of the day, the crazy thing is this, and this is why I don't understand. You're way too old and allegedly intelligent. So I don't understand why you continue to bring up one-off situations that have absolutely nothing to do with you in order to justify a position about people that you interact with. It makes absolutely no sense at all. And this is what I'm saying, the nonsensical, whimsical fantasies. And then you want to talk about epitome. Epitome is a word. And see, you claim to be intelligent, and I used it in its proper context.
I thought you were trying to use the word epitome. All right, but fair enough.
Did. Look it up. Look it up.
I ain't gonna argue the point.
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying. You're not smarter than me. Let me tell you, you're older than me, but I promise you, you're nowhere near as intelligent as me. Nowhere near. I could outwit you in anything and everything. You're nowhere even close to as intelligent as me. And I can tell by the way that you talk about people that look like you. You're not used to being around people that have intelligence or articulation. You're just talking.
You may be right, because I spent a lot of time in the ghetto around blacks, and they aren't very articulate. You are correct, and some of that could be rubbing off on me. Could be rubbing off on me. You're very correct. Let me show you some of the people.
Its own level, sir.
Yeah, that is correct. Let me show you some of the people that I deal with, and you probably see where I form my opinion. If I hadn't come by there this morning, they would have been brushing their teeth in this shit.
I don't hang out with people like
John. It's the same. It leads back to, like, I gotta go to a meeting, but John, it leads back to the same thing as the fire alarm. It's just generational filth, John. It's this.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, can I send a character?
You say what?
Can I send it to character?
Yeah, you can send it to Cash App.
Why the fuck it wouldn't transfer? Card is locked. Oh, I gotta unlock my car first.
Hey, when the tub be stopped up over there, y'all gotta let me know, cause I had to come over there and unstop that tub, and that tub was filthy.
Yeah, I never took a shower in there though. I don't know, what happened because I guess somebody else must have did it, but I wasn't. I don't,
You ain't brush your teeth? It was filthy
Yeah,
in there.
but in my room, look, listen, the guy whoever was staying in that room, the guy, that's what he was doing. I don't know.
What, he was brushing your teeth in the room?
Yeah, like with my water bottle and shit.
Wait. That's how blacks live, bro. A lot of
No,
blacks,
that's how
not all of them.
that's how those particular people who would rent a room without a goddamn refrigerator, a goddamn stove, or a goddamn whatchamacallit live. Like the very idea that someone would rent a room from whoever that doesn't have the proper amenities that they need tells you all that you need to know. And you've said that you rent to so-called white people too. You've said that you rent to so-called Hispanic people too. So at the end of the day, like this is just the quality of people that you rent to, because that's all that qualifies for the spaces that you have to rent. Let's just be honest. Like at the end of the day, it speaks more about you than it speaks about them. And then you feel like the need to exploit these people online and make it feel like you're a bigger man, which you're not, but it's fine. I'll tell you to your face, man. Like at the end of the
I'm
day,
glad you do it.
At the end of the day, it's weird. It's weird and it's creepy. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't care about what these people are talking about because I don't hang out with people like this. I don't even associate myself with people like this on a low vibrational level. At the same time, when you're gonna get up here and lie on me, clearly besmirch my name, and then try to scoff and laugh as if epitone is not a word. Number one,
I tell you,
and I didn't use
retract
it
that.
in its proper context. Number
All
two,
right,
you
retract
got me
that.
twisted and bent. Like you,
And
and
see,
you are lying.
Izzy, it is the thing here. Izzy, you got your boy Union here. Boy, you go.
I don't even know who that is. What are you talking
I'm
about?
putting belt the ass. I'm lumping y'all all together.
Exactly. That's what you do, because you low IQ, like you try to accuse everybody
Union,
else.
you know that nigga. Union. Look, Union. Trust me, bro. Like, sometimes it's better to just be quiet. Because you heard that nigga begging me, please, Mr. John. Please, Mr. John, I want to rent a room for you. You heard him. He texted me. He's a nigga that got up early. What time did he text me? Is it 10 o'clock? He texted me at 10 o'clock. It's early for most of these niggas. I want the money now. But I do want to punish the nigga and send him a message to on behalf of some of you niggas who got big mouths. And you've been
look in the mirror when you start.
He been all through DC law. I guess he done became a lawyer during this stream, and he know real estate law now. Well, won't you come practice law and help this nigga find a place? My doors are closed to this fucking nigga and all this tennis shoe wearing ass nigga. My doors are closed. Because you niggas keep running your fucking mouth to me. And I try to be magnanimous, but I really got to show you fucking niggas.
Well, it's not magnanimous to talk about.
Look, I don't
it's
like
not
niggas.
magnanimous to start trouble with people and then try to make it seem as if you're being magnanimous and you're being benevolent.
I'm
like
expanding the topic, but listen, I need to punish these fucking niggas. I do. You understand?
I understand.
Like, because that, because one of the things one of the things I'll see you do, right, as an example, you'll come up on panel like
how
yesterday.
Do I go to other people's panel?
Let me finish. You'll come up on a panel and you'll be like, you want to kind of defend blacks, but do you have a business? And I'm asking because I don't know. Do you have a business where you deal with blacks?
Sir, I've been an insurance agent for over 14 years, sir.
Okay. So many blacks don't have insurance because they don't have anything to insure. Those are the blacks that I deal with. And that's most blacks are poor in America, which means that they don't have much to insure.
Well, let me tell you this. I was selling final expense insurance. So final expense insurance is not that expensive.
Right.
However, you know, but and it is mostly for people who don't have a tremendous amount of money so that they can be buried
But
properly.
you've seen blacks begging on the side of the street, help
I've
bury
seen
my baby
many more
Jackson.
whites. Yes, I've seen
Yeah,
many more
you've seen
whites doing the
GoFundMe's and
same
shit.
thing.
Yeah, right,
Yes.
right. And
I've
so,
seen many more white people doing the same thing, begging.
but if you're dealing with people where they buying insurance, these people have a little bit of forward planning, correct?
No, they don't. That's why you gotta go sell it to them. No, they don't.
Well, but they buying it, right? There's some people that
Some
you
of
can't
them
see.
buy, some of them don't. But yes,
Some of them don't. Some of the people think they're gonna live forever.
right. The reason now, let me tell you, ironically, the reason why I stopped doing insurance was because 3 people that told me to come back died before they told me they were going to buy the policy. And that shit is heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, because then their family had to do goddamn fish fries and damn GoFundMe. So yo, that's heart-wrenching.
And so these are the people that I deal with, Izzy. And it's my opinion that is a large percentage of the blacks. I don't know if you saw what Nightish did. Let me ask you this question. Did you see, and I know I'm jumping around because this shit really burns at me, gets in my craw. Did you see what Nightish, or have you heard what Nightish did up here on this panel? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Hey, Unit, boy, you really making my mind up. You might be the sponsor for next week's show. Fucking, I'm overriding these white people. I ain't even gonna call that nigger back. Fuck him. Keep running your fucking mouth. So you one of the type of blacks that'll rent from somebody, be down bad on your luck, ain't got your fucking money, and then you go to the government, blame the landlord. Kitchens are not standard. Kitchens in motel rooms. I had a man yesterday call me living in a motel room. He ain't complaining that they ain't got no fucking kitchen. Most of these blacks don't fucking cook anyway. So what the hell you mean by that? Right? Most of these blacks don't cook. They eat out every day. So how do you account for that? Hell, the man was saying in this damn, somebody just joined. Oh, he back. I'm about to play this video, Izzy. I want you to look at this.
I apologize. I didn't hear what you said. I got a call.
Hey, Izzy, man, I got real thick skin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give it probably harder than I probably should sometimes. But, I give it with a smile on my
Hey, we both do. It's all good. We both do. I don't take this shit personally. I mean, listen, you call me a dumb nigga, you definitely gonna get your smoke back.
But I get going, man. I just words just flow. But man, I do think, you are smart enough, and I think it is the black people problem, honestly, where you can explain away a lot of the problem, where a lot of these dumb niggas are not able to do that. And here comes you riding her shotgun to more or less save the day from them, because you are more intelligent than most of these dumbass niggas. And I think that is the problem, is that, I come down on the other side where I want to ridicule their ass and get them in line. And you seem to want to say, well, but the white people do it too. But the white people aren't doing it to blacks. And that is why I brought up Nightish. Because I don't know, are you familiar with Nightish before I tell you this story?
Yes, I'm very familiar with Nightish.
So, have you heard what the nigga did up here?
No, I'm not.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Vaguely, I understand what I know what you said he did, and I'm vaguely familiar with y'all back and forth. Vaguely, yes.
Well, so what Nightish did was typical nigger behavior. Typical nigger. He came up on my panel. I said, damn. I said, Izzy, give me 1 second. I stepped away. I think I got a GoPuff delivery. I'm pretty sure it was that. And when I stepped away, Nightish started calling me dick suckers, and he going to say, well, I didn't call you that, but he disparaged me. Let's just say that. And he told the audience, if you don't want to listen to a man who sucks on his mic and da 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 da, come listen to me on my channel. That's what he did. Call me a PDF file, something, or I don't know exact words. Now, I would never do that on Nightish's panel. I got a clip of Nightish saying, John saved my life. He came up on my panel and did that. And see, this is what I'm saying about blacks, what really makes me despise them. After I gave him what he said advice would save his life, less than 2 weeks later, he came up here and did that for no good reason at all. We hadn't had one crossword when he did that. That's why, that's where how I get to where I am. You know what I mean?
But that doesn't make sense, right? If you have one-off situations with this person or that person or this person, hey man, don't come over here with that shit. Man, Cat, go over there. If you come over here with, yo, are you serious right now? This cat coming over here tripping.
Look. You see people in the audience writing it. Look, people in the audience wrote. You see what Palomino Ricky said. He made dick sucking motion saying this is what John does or something.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, but you did right to address it with that man. So that's between that man. What he did, if he did that, was not right, right? And so,
but the thing is, he won't admit to it. He'll try to parse hairs.
I got you. But that's with him. But my thing is, why? And even to the point where you said what you said about me, and we were going back and forth. Why would you take it out on the next man, or why would you attribute that to all so-called black people because you have a problem with individual people? It doesn't make sense. This is what I don't understand.
It's sins of the father. You ever heard of that?
Yes, it's a biblical reference. At the same time, Nadish is nobody daddy that you deal with, and I'm not nobody daddy that you deal with. So what do you mean? We have children, but you don't.
I gotta put my hands on somebody. I gotta bring the helmet down on somebody.
That's a serious issue, brother. You gotta go sit on somebody's
couch.
Hey,
but you heard my cousin.
You need to go sit on somebody's couch.
Hey, I don't deny that.
Therapy, brother. You need
I don't deny it, bro. I don't deny it. Listen. I play this shit with a smile on my face. I want you to listen. This is my cousin, man. Nigga, I've been knowing all my life. Listen what he says about me.
You need some therapy?
Look. Hold on. Before I leave this world, my cousin said, I said, and this was young, growing up, you're going to punish a lot of fucking niggas before I leave this world. Because I'm fed up to here with niggers in the fucking
Why though? Why? I still haven't heard a valid reason.
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can
ask you this.
Let me see if we gonna go back in the crates. Back in the crates for you. Is it back in the crates?
No, but you don't have to tell me about one-off situations. I know about the
person
that had locks and left with braids or whatever, and this and that and all that. The woman that got beat by the three dudes. We know the stories. I'm asking you, how do you equate this to all black people when you're allegedly a black person that has family? How do you equate this to all black people? I'm trying to. Are all your family not shit?
Sins of the father, my nigga.
Your family is the bottom of the bottom.
Somebody got to get built the ass, and I'm the one that.
You don't have any children, do you?
Yeah.
You got children?
Little girl? You want to see my little girl? I'll show it to you in a minute. But we're gonna show Belt. I'll show it to you. We're gonna show Belt the ass right here, though. Is it? Look, is it older but golden?
People often talk to me about how
we went from back to front here.
But today, I figured we're gonna show them an example of what it's like with an officer. Right? But this is what we've made a couple of them. How entitled that they feel to live. Here is the entry to the house. You might notice there is no fucking front door. Why is there no front door? Why is there no front door, Jennifer? Why is there no front door, Jennifer?
Because we took it.
We took it off. Mm-hmm. The hinges are right there, as you can see. Mm-hmm. Yet these niggas continue to live here, huh? Is that right? Mm-hmm. Is that right? You can see the general condition of the house. They have right. We got one young.
Look how filthy these niggas are.
You can see you got a bunch.
Yo, let me say this, John. That's disgusting, and that's disgusting. And I hate that the people are doing your properties like that. They should.
It get worse. It get worse.
listen,
Is it
they
gets
should
worse?
take, hold on. I just want to say for the record
Uh-huh.
that they should take pride in where they live, and they should treat your property better than the way that they would treat
But
their
they
own
can't do
property.
it.
So I'm
They
sorry
can't
that
do
they're doing.
it. She don't apologize to them fucking niggas because I punished their ass. Look how they living. Look how I got these motherfuckers living, nigga. This was my finest hour. You don't have to apologize to me, nigga. This was my finest hour. Video this shit. Understand? Because I took these fucking niggers back there.
Living among the blacks. Right? Here's one of them right here. He don't want to move. He don't want to move. Right? And we're going to show you like how ironic it is that he does not want to move. Right? This is generally how they keep their kitchen, how they live, you know, in general day-to-day life. I'll show you the refrigerator. Now, what you notice is the damn refrigerator doesn't come on because there are no lights. There are no lights. There is no lights. And one might say, well, they would wash their dishes if they had water, or they don't have water, but hell, the dishes, all these dishes were here before I cut the water off, so let's keep moving. Again, here's the young man, he doesn't want to move, right? He just want to live here. Right? Now, if you could smell what I'm recording, it's a bunch of shit, right? Like a shit smell. Johnny boy, can you smell the shit smell? Can you smell the shit smell?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, it is a shit smell. Good.
Nigga, this a John Galt motherfucking special, nigga. I should be able to play this shit at the fucking movies. Take a nigga back there.
You hear me, John, or no? You hear me?
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
All right. John,
hold on,
Izzy, I'm not even mad at you here.
No, hold on.
I'm going to be like straight up.
Hey, Pierre, hold on. Be a plan.
One tennis room, and I wish you could smell what I'm recording. Looky here on the floor. Looky here at the toilet. And looky here, looky here. Mm-hmm. This is how black men live. These black men also live and work and expect you to have pity and sympathy for them, right?
John, I see pigs that live in better conditions.
Like, just listen to this guy.
As he gets better.
Yeah, you'd ask this guy. If you'd ask this guy.
I got to go back 1 second because I want to show you something, Izzy. I did a stream.
If you'd ask
Izzy, let me ask you a question. I want you to be honest. If I told you that nigga was in the military, what would you say? Had been in the military, what would you say? Based on the living conditions and how he looks, what would you say?
It doesn't look like it, or he must not have been in there long. He must have been dishonorably discharged.
Mm-hmm. So why doesn't it look like
the regular loser that left outside of structure became what he normally is?
Okay, regression to the mean is what I'm talking about. You put these fucking niggas in the military. He was in the military, soldier boy.
So you're in your experience, this is the culmination of people in your family and people that you're around and people that you know. This is the culmination. People that you know that look like you live like this in your experience.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what every single group identifies. Every single group all over the world identifies this, and you're the only one saying, "Oh, it's not like that," because it affects your individual ego to make you feel bad identifying it.
No,
This
because
is a young Stanley Cross.
No.
This is a young Stanley Cross right here.
Hold on real quick, John. Let me just answer that. No, what it is the people that I know don't live like that, including myself, right? I don't live like that. I've showed my place on stream many times, and it's very well decorated. It's very clean. It's very opulent. So no, I don't live like that, right? So I don't. And the people that I know don't live like that, and they look like me. So this is why it's so off-putting, because to me these are one-off situations. This is
now, hold on. Izzy, what you really are expressing is like You're talking about you. You know, I'm not saying that there aren't some decent living blacks
and people that I know.
Right. I'm not saying that there
Dude,
aren't.
that's anecdote. We're talking about millions.
Yo.
We're talking about
Black
the
people
larger
don't live
millions.
like this.
Yes,
This
they
is what I'm
do.
telling you. No, they
Yes,
don't.
they do. John's
Okay.
telling you he rents to these people. He's a first-hand expert witness on somebody who rents to hundreds of these people.
How many
and
units
says
do you
this
have,
is a
John?
continuous thing.
But it's
How many
been 30
units do you have,
years,
John?
is he? How many years do I have to do this?
Wait. How many units do you have, John? Is what I asked you.
Like 35 units.
35 units. Okay. You
And I've been doing this for 30. I've been doing this including as a child, 40 years.
40 years. Okay. You've done this so you've owned properties as a child?
Well, no, my parents own properties. I would go around with them and see the same shit.
From you. No, I got you. I'm speaking from you personally. Right. So if your parents
from the age of 21, from the age of 22, I bought my first house at 22.
So 35 years? 35 years?
22, what's it? 28 years.
28 years. Okay, 28 years.
Yeah.
So goddamn, you only 50 years old, man?
Mm-hmm.
John, there's no way you're just 50 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, John, there's no way you're just 50. Come on, brother.
What?
Jiminy Creek.
I look bad. I look bad. If I look bad,
50, nigga, you look like my pops. And nigga, I'm about to be 50 next year. Yo,
hey, I bet I've been better shape than you though.
You probably are. You know, you're not in better shape than me. You're a little skinny. You're a little more slender than I am, but you're not in better shape.
I bet you.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, John.
Hold
on, John. Let me tell you why. Because you smoke and you drink, and I don't do nothing.
Okay, fair enough. But I mean, like physically,
so you're not in better shape than me, but you are more slender than I am. But you look like my dad, bro. I thought you
in
was
terms of like
59.
In terms of my fit, well, I've always been great. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but I grade like in my 20s.
John, don't worry. It's a more distinguished look. Women like that whole 40s, 50s look.
That but I thought he was an older gentleman. You're just 50 years old.
I'm only 50. I'm only 50. But
I think it's the hate. I think it's the hate that you
probably
spew out. That's
aging
you. It's aging you terribly, brother.
You know, but you know, I think honestly, Izzy, if I may be honest, man, like if we could just be honest, like, you know, when I saw this tweet, it really highlighted what I'm saying, Izzy. And it was a nigger. It wasn't a tweet. It was a comment. And it was a nigger CKJ3. And again, I think that blacks live in a world where no one really is honest with them. And so
John,
when
John, I gotta hop off. I want to be honest, and this is the point that I wanted to make to Izzy, because I like Izzy. I think he's okay on his show, but he annoys the fuck out of me when it's double standards for me and everyone else on there. But the thing is this is the issue. When a group or a person is at the bottom, they have to eat shit until they've earned their way to the top. And certain segments of society have now believed that they don't have to eat shit until they get to the top. And they get mad about having to eat the shit since they're at the bottom. If you don't want to eat shit, you better get out from the bottom. And that is the complaint. It's we don't want to hear this. Don't talk. Well, you're at the bottom. So everyone can talk shit about the bottom until you're not there. You better. No one's going to change that. The only thing that's going to change that is you getting out of the bottom, and that will stop people from identifying it.
And part of that
is saying that shit.
Hold on, Pierce, that's a fair.
That's all I want to say.
But listen, that's a fair assessment and a fair statement, right? And if you have a civil conversation with me, I can have a conversation with you all day long. It's the ad hominem attacks and the racial slurs and racial epithets that it's unnecessary because.
But I never do that first,
right? But
I never do that. If someone will say something that I go nuts and just drive it off the cliff,
right? But
because it doesn't bother me.
Hold on. Because what you said was valid. I could understand that, but I'm even speaking to John with this hard ER language. Like if he said, "Listen, the people that rent from me, this is despicable. This is doesn't make any sense." He would never get any pushback from me because I agree with all of it.
Hold on, John. Before I go, let me explain it. Hold on. Before I go, let me explain it. Izzy. Okay, what I use that, and I use those ad hominems as a mental filter. If people, as a faculty's filter, if somebody is going to get so upset and tilted over certain words or ad hominems, I know that I don't have to use mental, I don't have to expend mental energy on them because words affect them. It's a test to see if I have to even consider them a mental equal, to even consider them to take seriously like that. That's why I do that.
You know, is it before Imperius goes?
So anyway,
last night,
okay, go ahead.
Hold on, before you go, last night we were on Latinos panel, and Imperius did the same thing in explaining white people. And I had just been on Raging Tomatoes panel, and he was going in on the white people, and it clicked for me that these people are parsing hairs, going down a rabbit hole, and he called it autistic-like behavior. And on the flip side, blacks do the same shit. They parse a lot of hairs. My neighborhood's good, but the grand scale of it is fucked up. You know, I asked the nigga, I think it was on your panel somewhere. No, it wasn't your panel, it was somewhere. I said, what about Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, anywhere in America? All Martin Luther King's bad. Come on, man. God damn. See, this is what I'm saying. 9 out of 10 Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, you know you're in a fucked up neighborhood. And it may have been you. Is it was in all Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue not fucked up, but so many of them are.
I didn't say that. What I
well, I'm not saying it was you. It could have been someone else.
No, we had the hold on. We had the conversation. It was you and I that had the conversation.
Okay.
What I said was I can't see. This is the thing. You all want people to speak in sweeping generalizations, and I don't. I speak from anecdotal experience because that's the thing that I can say. What I know.
Let me ask you.
Hold on, real quick. Let me just finish my statement. What I know, what I've experienced, and what I've been through. So you want me to tell you about all Martin Luther King Boulevards when I've only been on 2 Martin Luther King Boulevards. But I had to admit, hold on real fast. I had to admit that the rumor is the common saying is that all Martin Luther King Boulevards are bad. So I can say that in honesty, but anything more than that, I can't say in honesty because I don't know.
Well, Izzy, I haven't been on all the Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, but I know the reputation is bad. Would you say that's fair?
Yes, I already conceded to that.
Okay. And you know, one thing about, and see, this is the thing when people talking about pride, and I think what Imperius would agree with, how are you niggas going to demand a street after your greatest man and it look like this? Nigga, I go around the corner every day on Martin Luther King Avenue, absolutely filthy, niggas drunk, hungover, passed out, trash everywhere. You be like, damn, like, why can't the blacks at least hang out on another street and not sully this man's name if they think so much of him?
Well, I mean, you have a decent point, but let me ask you a question. If we do a pan through your house right now, is your house that you live in, is it GI? Is it spick and span? Can we go with the white glove and do the white glove test where you live at right now?
No.
Okay,
but
so
what I'm saying, hold
on real quick. And I've seen you inebriated on stream, fam. Like at the end of the day, it's
drunk. I fell out. I passed out on this time.
It's hypocrisy at best. Because I believe that you're speaking about yourself a lot of times, and that's what the issue is. You're speaking about yourself, but you want to try to speak as if you're outside of it, rather than admitting that you're inside the bubble that you speak of. I can't tell you about a lot of this stuff because I don't live in that bubble that you're talking about. I don't know.
But you're from Brooklyn, right? You're from Brooklyn.
I'm from Brownsville. Yes, the bottom of the bottom, and I speak about that.
You're from Brownsville.
Yes, the bottom of Brooklyn. Yes.
And you know, I live not far from Brownsville.
Yeah, and it's bad. It was bad when I lived there. Extremely. It's not as bad now.
Who was doing the bad thing?
People that look like me, because that was the only people that was there.
Okay.
But again, that was in the 90s. That was in the 80s and the 90s.
So
and then I moved. But see, that's the thing. Guess what? And I speak about that. And my mom's listens to my show all the time. And my mom says, yo, we've been to move from there. Why do you talk about that? And I'm like, yo, because that's a part of my story. Because that's where I grew up at. That's where I got my bones at. That's where a lot of my experience come from. But guess what? I understood that you move and you do better. Now, you said I got ran out of New York. No, I did not. I left New York when I was 15 years old. I did not get ran out of New York. My mom.
But I got you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just throwing her.
Nah, no, you just be throwing stuff out there, lying and shit. I know. I'm being
entertaining partly at the same time. But again, Izzy, I got video on my channel on St. Mark's between Ralph and whatever the next street over, I can't remember. A man gets shot right in front of me. So I can understand why your mama would move. And this wasn't in Brownsville. This was in Weeksville, Crown Heights. So I can understand why your mama would move. But no one wants to be honest about that fact.
Yeah, I told the story. Hey, listen, John, someone got deleted right in front of my building. That's why my mama moved. Someone got their head blown smooth off in front of my building.
Mind you,
that's why my mama moved.
I'm going. There you go. But
the thing is, I'm not gonna lie.
But the thing is, we didn't move. That nigga got his head blown off, and I knew the nigga. Pull the video up for you. We didn't move.
You don't have to do that. I don't want to see nobody. No, I've seen enough dead bodies.
But my point being, though, is that a lot of blacks move, and I don't blame them. But just be honest. You didn't like living around them fucking niggas who were causing hell and chaos. And you want to live around preferably white people.
No, but I live around black people now that know how to have.
If you could afford to, you would live around.
No, that's not true. You don't know what you're talking about.
What are you saying? Hold on. What are you saying before I go?
Hold on, real quick. In Paris, there are well-to-do black people that have very nice neighborhoods, that have very affluent neighborhoods, and they're very good people. So, like, it doesn't matter. Like, if it's a nice neighborhood, I'm gonna stay there. It don't matter.
Yes, but hold on. Two things. One, you still would have to answer the statistic that shows that that your demographic that makes over $400,000 a year still commits 5 times more crimes than whites making that same money. Number one. Number two,
I don't make $400,000 a year yet.
Well, I'm talking. Okay, I'm giving you the hyper example. If you're saying that, oh my God, like there are successful black people, and okay, yeah, I'm sure there are. There's some that live near me, but the difference is that they still have a predilection for crime. They still have a credit because even if they're like everyone talks about poverty and money being I on your channel and everything is I hear if you give them more money, if you fund this, fund that. Why then, if blacks are making $400,000 a year or more? If they are still 5 times more likely to commit a crime.
Well, this is the thing. The first thing is I would have to assume that the stat that you're giving is correct, which I haven't seen that stat, nor do I know what you're speaking of. So I can't have that conversation with you right now. What I will say is this. We could put a pin in that, and then I could do some research, and we could converse about that later. What I will say is this. At the end of the day, right, we cannot make it seem like so-called black people have a god doggone patent or a god doggone monopoly on crime, because they don't, right? At the end of the day, this is not the discussion that John and I were having. What we're having is the fact that so-called black people don't all live in squalor. They don't all live like animals. There's some that do, and there's some that don't. Just like there's some white people that live like animals, and there's some that don't. Like, this is a human thing. We're making it seem like, hold on real quick. So y'all gonna jump. We're making it seem like black people, so-called black people, have a god doggone monopoly on debaucherous
but what
behavior,
if it's like
and
30 to 40%? And everyone else, it's like 5%.
Wait, that's it. Listen, again, these numbers, where are you getting these numbers from? If you could, please.
No, I'm giving you an example. Okay, let's say you're right that not everybody.
You named the numbers, so please cite your source where you got the numbers from.
Okay, I'm presenting an example to you. If, for example, let's take the assumption that John's correct and that this is a larger issue in a certain demographic than others. Wouldn't it be concerning that, let's say, that demographic, that, yeah, not all, but what if 30 to 40% of them are living like that, while the other demographics of the same equivalence are only living like this in 5%?
But that would have to be a false equivalency unless you can give me the source to which you get your numbers from.
No, but that's not a false. That would be a false equivalency, though.
But that's
an incorrect fallacy, right?
No, but hold on. But you said the equivalency. So what I'm saying to you is, I understand the hypothetical scenario that you're giving. I get it, right? At the end of the day, unless you're able to cite a source that would indicate that 40 to 50% of so-called black people are living in these type of areas, this type of living arrangements, which would pretty much be impossible, because you're not going
we can
in.
Look up the
you're not
poverty
going
numbers.
in 50. You're not going in 13 million black people's houses. You're not going in.
No, but if you have like 5 million of those that are below the poverty line, you can take a safe assumption that they're living like that. Because that is if you're living below the poverty line, as in below $36,000 a year, that is the conditions you would therefore live in.
But that's not necessarily true though, because again, if you're from where I'm from and you've been, one of the running jokes is, and this is what happened in the debate with Destiny, right? But with Angry Man and Destiny, that Destiny obviously didn't know there are people in the projects who live better. Who man, you go in their house, you wouldn't even know they was in the projects. They live opulent. They have all types of nice things.
That's called ghetto fabulous.
Yes, and there's a lot of people living ghetto fabulous where they take care of their stuff. They are living off the government,
but that's
they
not
are
any wealth. Yeah, they're living off the government and buying a ton of shit they don't need. That don't have any value.
Now, but that's a separate conversation, though. But again, if you're talking about living in squalor versus living off the government, that's two different. That's two different.
That's no different than
no, because listen, the video that John just showed about a man who has feces and urination all around the toilet that doesn't have any running water, that's living like that's subhuman the way that man was living in that
there's
place.
A lot of hoarders that live like that. What's
right,
the difference
and most of the hoarders are white. What do you mean? No,
okay, John, hold on, we got it. Hold on,
they're
John,
Caucasian, bro.
We got it, John. We got it right there. We got it. That's the mental block right there.
No,
that
most of the hoarders.
Parallel. Hold on.
Have you not watched the TV show, sir?
Can you shut the fuck up for a second? So I say
have
something.
You not watched the TV show? You don't have to.
Can you shut the fuck up and say something?
No, I can't shut the fuck up. I can let you speak, but I can't.
Hold on.
I can let you
be quiet for a second, right? Izzy, what I'm trying to explain to you is, you've seen these two guys, all three of them actually, living in a house where normal people would not live. I've seen many blacks do this. I have not seen one white person do this. Now, I know this anecdotal, but you see how comfortable these blacks are. And then there's some other things that I pointed out. Blacks have so little trust in each other that you saw the padlocks on the doors, on bedroom doors, nigga. I've shown blacks kicking their fucking bedroom doors in because they're too fucking stupid to remember a 4-digit code and they can't figure out how to come up with a solution, so you just kick the door in. I've shown that. I've never had a white person do that. Never. They'll go downstairs, go to another door. Hey, can you call the landlord? I left my phone in my room and I don't know the code. Niggas just kick the door in. I've shown it. Right?
John, let me say one thing before I go, because I gotta go right now.
You've been saying it, but go ahead.
Let me say, because I gotta go right now. I got a meeting in a second here. Do you know that we found the mental block? I said when I brought he couldn't understand what I was saying in the relation between wealth disparity and how people live. But then when it was a certain demographic, but then when I brought up how white people have those same equivalencies, he could completely understand it. He said, oh yeah, all those white people or all those white hoarders, they do it. Well, if we're talking, how do you know those white hoarders are doing it? You look at their income disparity.
No, I don't. I watch TV.
Okay,
that's why I see
so you watch TV. So if I just show you a bunch of fake AI, are you gonna believe it?
No, what I'm saying
AI
is
looks
I'm
real.
talking about the show hoarders.
Yeah.
90% of those people are white people.
Shows are scripted. Every single show is scripted. None of these people are actual hoarders.
That shit may not even be real.
Listen. Hold on. I could see that's possible, but at the same time, if it's scripted, that shit is real nastily scripted. They put a whole bunch of nasty.
Yeah. So would Joe Rogan when they used to eat like worms on air and stuff. That's all scripted too. The contestant show where you used to eat like animal penis and stuff.
Talking about Fear Factor.
Yeah, that's all scripted.
I don't want to talk about TV. I don't fucking watch TV. This is real life.
Nothing on TV is real. Nothing on TV is real. Everything is scripted down to the second.
Yeah, all that shit is scripted. Because there's liability and all kind of things. But this is real life right here. Right? This ain't fucking television. Ain't no executive producer.
These are situations.
These are not actors. This is not
guess what?
Because
listen, guess what? When I was selling insurance, I was going door to door. When I was selling Kirby vacuums, I was going door to door. I've been in people's homes all across America. States. For different things. Hold on real quick. So I'm telling you, in my experience, I've been to thousands and thousands and thousands of people's homes, and they didn't even know we were coming. So their homes don't look like this. The people that look like us, most of their homes don't look like what you're showing right now. And I'm telling you from experience, I've moved people. I had a moving company. I've done insurance door to door. I've done Kirby vacuum cells door to door. And I know what you're saying is not true, not just because of my friends and family, but because of going to people's homes. It's
So
not
what do you
true.
think you're seeing here? What, is this like an anomaly?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes, it's an anomaly, especially, again, I've done Kirby vacuums in North Carolina. I sold insurance in goddamn in Florida, Florida and in North Carolina. I've sold insurance in daggone Alabama, Mississippi, and North Carolina. I've been and when the kind of sales I was doing, you had to go door to door. So people didn't even know you were coming. So they didn't have time to clean up. These people are not living like what you're saying, sir, respectfully.
I mean, I'm taking your word for it. I'm not telling
and
you.
I can show what I'm saying, respect, and I've had a moving company. So again, I hear what you're saying, and I understand. Are there some people that live like that? Absolutely. Do most of us live like that? Absolutely not.
Okay, all right. Look, let's move on from the living conditions, because clearly I'm not saying that all blacks live like this. But the other thing that we're seeing here, again, the lack of trust amongst blacks. See, what you're not seeing here, I'm going to see if I can back it up to explain it to you again. And I hope this sinks in. My man, my nigga Johnny boy. You notice one of them has a baby, one of the dancing niggas, he has a baby. Just got a child support letter from one of the houses the other day. I want to tell you something about this guy again. But one of the things I want to show you, let's see, I think right here. Let me go back. I showed on another video. Is that one of the things lack is trust. And if you look at this door right here, you can't see it in this screen, in this scene. The guy has a padlock on his door. So when he leaves, he puts a padlock on the door because he doesn't trust the other two blacks. Now, and this is the problem with blacks. They can come and be united against somebody else. But then when they go back home, they don't even trust each other. That padlock on their fucking door is emblematic of that. They could put their heads together to fight me for a free place to live. But they didn't even trust each other enough to be content with just the door lock as the lock. So here's the next thing that I want to point out to you, is what you're seeing in this video. You see this guy here? And I think I've explained to you, but for those of you that are just joining, I evicted this guy 10 years ago. He was a younger man then, fresh out the military and shit. A young Stanley Cross, some might say. But look at how fast the military training and discipline wore off. See it? He don't look like a military. He don't look like Soldier Boy. He don't look like the man that went into the military 15 years ago. Yet he still trades on that. I'm military. I'm for military. I'm for military. But look at it. Nothing stuck. So what I'm saying, it's all superficial shit. And here's a military man living like a motherfucking animal. And he came back from round 2 looking like this.
If you'd ask this guy, if you'd ask this guy, like,
I try to help improve this little motherfucker.
Like if you'd ask this guy right here, right?
Like shit, man, you was getting paid. You was getting paid.
Johnny Boy, do you remember this guy? You remember this guy, Johnny Boy?
Oh, here we go.
Johnny, do you remember him? His little face look familiar, no? I know his voice sound familiar, and I know you remember the name because your son has his name, no? Hey, man, my man, yeah, I like that name. Right? Yeah, you know we met you before. We met you before. Why don't you tell us what we met before? Or you gonna fake the funk with us, man? Come on, you gonna fake the funk? You gonna just tell us where we met before?
10 years later, all that military training, all that the government spent on this nigga to whip him into shape, turn him into a soldier boy. Hot fucking belly, living in filth like a fucking nigger. You gotta face that. It's blacks. You gotta face that.
Did you have anything else of me, sir? I was just trying to use that brother because this is ridiculous, man. You gonna find a way. You gonna find a way. And listen, that's your right. And listen, it's crazy that people try to make it say I don't have a daggone thing against anybody, white people, black people, anybody, unless you mistreat me. So I got white best friends, I got black best friends. I get along with everybody that gets along with me. So it is what it is.
Hey man, you've been a good sport, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been a good sport.
I'm glad I could make you laugh.
But then,
Hopefully you have some love in your heart and some sunshine.
Man, I get black-hearted, but I do think I'm black-hearted.
Black Grinch, brother.
I gotta play black children, everything. Man, before you go, man, let me show you my daughter, man. Since you mentioned my daughter, is it proud?
So you only have one child?
No, I have three.
You have three children, brother. What the freak are they? Are they black children?
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Look at that little motherfucker out there cleaning up. Boy, is a fucking soldier boy, nigga, criticizing my girl.
Look at the baby. Okay.
Look at that. Cleaning up. You ready for an Airbnb guest? Cooking that motherfucker. Look at it. Get up on them toes. Look at you. Get up on them toes. Get behind this sink. God.
You got young babies, man. You wild, man. How you out here talking like this? You got young black babies. You a wild dude, man.
Hey, boy, I'm trying to make the world better for them before they end up not being able to find work. People don't trust them and shit.
But let me ask you a question. So with that being said, you teaching them young. You don't think other people teach their children young that look like us how to take care of themselves, how to clean up, how to cook, how to do laundry, how to be responsible? You don't think that there are people that look like us that do that?
You know what's interesting? I'm not saying there's none. Clearly, I know how to cook. You probably know how to cook. Give me cakes and honey. She knows how to cook, right?
I was taught young. Yes.
Well, it's what I'm saying is that like that 51-year-old guy that you heard on the stream, and he said, "I got my son with me" and things like that. You know why he left? One of the problems he was having with the woman, she didn't cook. And he said, "I want it better for my child." So kudos to him. But look at what he has to go through now. Wading through the world, 51-year-old woman, she cheating on him. They got children together. Look at all the chaos being created. And she won't even fucking cook for the child. This is what I see over and over and over. I send a message, I ain't gonna say, but I see, like I take out the trash for the blacks, literally. Every day, part of what I do when you're not seeing me here on stream, I'm going around to any common area, picking up trash that blacks either threw down or put in the trash can, and they will not take it out. That's what I do. And so I look in the trash and I see what all these people eating and drinking. And so you see certain things, you start to see patterns, and I can't look away and not see it. And I think for many people, like you see, you're an insurance agent. How many of these people refrigerators did you go in as the insurance agent?
No, nobody. You talking about how many people's refrigerator did we go in?
None of them. Did you go in?
None.
How many times did you use their bathroom?
A lot. Okay. Because you gotta do the MIB, so that's a slick way to see what kind of pills they got to make sure that they don't have any pills that's on the list. So almost every time I use the bathroom, pretended to.
Again, you go in the bedroom, open up their refrigerators. You're gonna start to see patterns, how people eat, what they eat, what they feed their children, things like that. You can't help but see these things, and I see it kind of probably on steroids because when a lot of refrigerators are black, and I see how they eat, Anyway, it's interesting, man.
Wait. I know this is your show and everything. Do you realize Do you realize that you're moving the goalpost? That you go.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just talking here. What did I do here?
Yeah, you're just moving the goalposts because it's crazy. You asked me about refrigerators and they saying this and that. Like you're just moving the goalposts. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of a vibration. But I'm just saying, like, I see a side that an insurance agent wouldn't see. Right? Like, you may go in their bathroom, but their room is nasty. You open up the refrigerator is nasty. You go down in the basement, there's a bunch of shit. Man, I got videos and pictures to show you. Just going in people's houses on a regular basis, seeing how they live.
I haven't been
arguing with each other.
I didn't go in anybody's basement. I tried to stay away from the basement. I didn't want to put me.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story, and I've told it on the stream before, and this is gonna blow your mind. Blacks are so much a conflict with each other. One time I wanted to get rid of 2 blacks, but they were in separate houses. So what do? Do you evict both of them? I've never evicted anyone, so that's not an option. So what do? Think about it.
So I guess you put them in the house together so that they get disagree, and then they both want to move themselves, right?
So it's a little bit of a vibration. So say that one more time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. It's like a little bit of a vibration. I don't know if it's
I'm outside on the phone. Can you hear me clearly? Okay.
Well, but you're definitely right. You're right.
You put them in the house together, right?
Yeah.
So that they'll fight and so that they would want to move and leave themselves.
Well, one damn near killed the other, right? And they both left. One left in the ambulance, one ran from the police and left. And so I say that to say they are so easily predictable that they can be moved by someone who's a little bit smarter than them. Look how I moved those 2 blacks. One ended up in the hospital, damn near dead. Because when you can't get along with each other and people know that you're more prone to conflict, you got to put locks on your doors, then you can be easily manipulated. You understand? Like all that, like if I really wanted to fuck with them 2 boys that was in the house, the 3 guys, all they had to do was go there with one of them when they weren't there and just pry their door. And then they get to fighting each other, blaming the other one. Because the fact that the lock was there proves that there's no trust between them. And all throughout Black America, there's very little trust. You know what I'm saying? They steal.
Well, look at, come on, family. Come on, man. Yo, listen, this is wild to hear you say you are the living epitome, since y'all think I use epitome wrong, you are the living, walking embodiment and epitome of why you are programmed, conditioned, and daggone.
As a landlord,
wait, self-hating, self-loathing.
At this point, I don't feel like I will rent to a Black person anymore.
Why?
If I do, their salary has to be very on a higher spectrum than what. As a landlord, at this point, I don't feel like I will rent to a Black person anymore.
You want to hear why? She tells you. Problem renting to Black people.
They don't pay. They sneaky. So.
Sister girl. It's not me. She said she ain't renting on them no more. And she ain't on the internet talking that shit. She just living it.
Yo, but dude, I mean, see, this is. I hear you,
by the way.
But guess what? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's opened herself up to litigation. That's discriminatory practice. You're not supposed to engage in that. You can feel how you want to feel, but you ain't supposed to say it out loud and say it out in the open. So someone could try to rent from her. Remember that was her on stream, and they can use that to sue her and take all her shit. And then what?
Yeah. And see, who would do that? It would have to be a Black person.
Come on, man. Black people are not the ones that lead in tort cases.
It would have to be a Black person that saw that.
Black people are not the ones in America that lead in tort cases. Black people generally do not believe in suing people, man.
But Izzy, you just gave a very valid example of a Black person suing her because of her words, correct? You did.
You missed. It's discriminatory
practice.
All right.
And so
you're not supposed to discriminate against people in that manner. And if you do, at least be smart enough not to say it out loud in front of everybody on the damn internet that lives forever.
Okay, right.
But y'all are supposed to be so intelligent and it's sickening.
I think that's the point, Izzy. There are a lot of people like me that won't get on the internet. I've talked to many people, Blacks, who are landlords. And I ain't fucking with them. And they do all these kind of schemes because they're politically correct to not say it. They say, well, I don't allow one-night guests. That's Black. But I don't allow locals. That's Black. I don't allow last minute bookings. That's black. I don't allow young people. That's blacks. There's all these little. Instead of just being honest, man, I don't want no fucking blacks in my house. God damn, can we just say it and just get it over with? Let the people that want to deal with the blacks deal with the blacks, and let the people that don't just say it. Fuck, I don't want to deal with them. But we gotta dance. You gotta do that dance.
You don't have to do no dance. Just do what you do and keep it to yourself. Why you gotta say anything instead of doing
That's right. So the blacks want to keep it to themselves, but then I think the blacks will be better off knowing that a lot of people don't want to fuck with you. So you need to be on your best behavior when someone does. But see, right now, no one's telling them, hey, nobody wants to fuck with you. And so they're just going out just thinking they can do whatever the hell they want to do without any consequence. But you heard the black woman say, I don't want to deal with them. Don't want to deal with them. I've had my buddy Philippe come up. He said, he don't want to deal with them. The world gets smaller when even blacks don't want to be landlords to the other blacks.
I mean,
I'm the only one out here still taking them all.
Hey, listen. Anybody listening, please get your credit together. Please don't live like that man on the screen. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your finance. Be fiscally responsible and take care of yourself and handle your business. Please don't be in a position where you gotta depend on John or anybody else for your living and for your god doggone substance. Please take care of yourselves, people. Because Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
Have you ever seen any of my places before you go?
Not directly, no, sir.
Let me show you one. Well, have you seen them at all?
No, I mean, I just saw one. Brother.
Oh, okay. Well, that was 15 years ago, man.
Right, but no.
That's when I used to rent, rooms unfurnished. Let me see if I can show you how my places look. I don't know if I've ever shown. I'm sure I've shown them on the stream before. Let me see if I can show you something. You don't think I'm two motherfuckers out here think I'm a slumlord here? Is it? Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see.
What's up, Lord ADS? I'm on my phone, so I can't type. But what's up, Lord ADS? What's going on, family? How you doing?
Here. Let's see. I got a playlist here. I'm gonna show you some of what I got here. Let's see what I got. Let's see. Beautiful playlist. It's one of my favorites, Izzy. One of my favorites. A lot of people like
to answer the person in your chat. I think that you should have credit limit requirements. I think that's a great thing.
In Northwest. Hold on, I can hear more. Usually one of my rooms, I had a lot of rooms after dead singers and shit. I had a house of 27, so this is a house of 27 right here. Here's another listing here. Kurt Cobain. Who's the other person that died? The white girl, Amy Winehouse, and was it Jimi Hendrix? I think he died at 27 too. Yeah. So this for the white people right here. Now this is in the ghetto right here. This for the blacks that were living that had stopped up the toilet the other day. It's fucking nice, right? It's not bad, right? Look at my bathroom, bro. Look at that bathroom.
I wouldn't rent it, but hey, listen, I got different tastes. But shout out to
that bathroom, bro. That's kind of slick.
Nah, it's real. Yeah, it's real modest. I'll say that.
Well, shit, they got modest pockets.
It's nice, very modest and meager accommodation. Shout out to the modest and meager.
Got a TV on the wall and everything. It's my old school house right here. Old school, big ass house. Hey, Jimi Hendrix, an old school house here. Old school.
There was one time where I'm glad I don't need. There was one time where I needed that, but hey, man, the glory be to God, man.
Look at that. What's wrong with that room? Look at that shit. What's wrong with that?
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay. It's nothing wrong
with a room. I mean, you got a room. You just need a room.
Yeah. It's ironic you got a pair. I guess it is for the black people. You got a pair of Jordans on the wall, right, in the picture. So hey.
Well, that was a picture. That was a picture of a Jordan. Yeah.
I just said that.
Yeah.
A picture of Jordans on the wall. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you, brother. You do your thing, man. Like at the end of the day, get that hate out your heart. I may have to talk about you later. I don't know. You've been decent, but you was talking a lot of shit.
Man, I just talk a lot of shit, man. Hey, man,
a lot of shit. I might have to, if I get in that mood, I might have to go in on you later. But I got stuff going on. But I appreciate you
No,
having me up.
man. Hey, man, make that content, bro.
I appreciate you having me up and extending the courtesy of conversation to me. Hey, man, listen, I don't have nothing against you. I don't like how you doing right now. I think you should do better. But, hey, listen, you got to do what you feel is right, man.
I'm a rough nigga. It's a real rough nigga.
Hey, man. You hell, boy. You hell, brother. Shit. But, all right, man, take care, man.
I appreciate it, man. I'll be looking for the rehab video.
Later. I might not do it, man. But later, I'll holler at you.
All right, take it easy, man. Man, he's a nice guy to talk to, man. Honestly, you know, that probably a little too rough, but I know he seems like a nice guy to talk to. What's that story time? Really? Oh man, I want to call my cousin. Boy, you be giving it to me this morning, but y'all guys couldn't hear it, I guess. You lazy ass nigga, you might be woke up. I swear I'm hearing something in the background. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that in the background?
The UL subscriber 25664.
The fuck is that in the background? What the fuck is that? That was my daughter. You know what the fuck that was? Anyway. Guys, what should I do about the black? What should I do? Should I run him in the room? Should I not even call the motherfucker? Should I call him back and tell him no? Somebody got to pay for these black motherfuckers today. You got to punish one of them. And that fucking union calling me a slumlord. Well, if you think I'm a slumlord union, I won't do him the disservice and rent him the room. I won't even call him back. Fuck it. Unless you got some white guys in all this. If we have a white person that wants me to call him back, and I can tell him, man, we can tell him whatever we want to tell him. I can tell him, look, we're not going to rent to you because you're black. We got some places that you can come rent to on the black side of town. We can do that. Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about, Universe. The guy with the shoes. Should we call him and tell him, hey, no room for you? What should we do here? I should put up a poll here, but this is the people who live downstairs. It's always some. Listen to this. Shit, working.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, man? Shit. You called me about the food in the refrigerator. You called me about the food in the refrigerator. Look, the only way I can really resolve it, honestly, you got to let me know whose food is whose. If you can label it, or because I come new there and I'm like, I was there last night, and but I can't just throw it. It's so arbitrary. I don't know what's what. Some of this stuff. I can look at some of the dates, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll start labeling my food.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's the lady that was fighting over the eggs just yesterday, or the day before. Now, again, tragedy of the commons, as I told you guys. Any of you guys looking to get in real estate, you're hearing this union guy, he's saying, John, yeah, they need it refrigerated by DC standards. Well, okay, now they got a refrigerator. Look what's happening. Fucking people, they war each other over eggs, whose shit is in the refrigerator. It's always a problem. So it's just always better to make them, pay for the refrigerator, and so they have sole usage of it, or don't give them a refrigerator at all. That's the way I see it. And so the black man that yesterday he looked at a room at a house without a kitchen. And so now he's like, yo, I cook a lot, so I need to see a room with a kitchen here. So anyway, I was what's it? I had a lot more content here. I'm not sure I'm sure anyone want to come up, or I'll go through some content with you guys. Otherwise, I've been over here a long time, probably spending a lot of energy here. Izzy bands and all them. Someone needs to come up and tell me what I should do with this black guy here. What should I do with this black guy? Call him back? Don't call him back. Just leave him hanging. What should I do here? What should I do? But he had all the shoes though, Universal. Someone said just tell him that you're a coon. So see, boy, you're gonna get me to call him back. This punishment is for you anyway. But maybe I'll let you decide. You want to decide? You want me to call him back and just tell him no room for you? No one Palomino Ricky said call him. But what should I call him? Should I call him and say, hey man, I'm sorry that room being rented to a white person to bring your black ass to the ghetto. Or no room for you. Put him in the ghetto. Offer him the ghetto and make that nigga squeal to go live around the whites. How many have we had that, like that black girl I just called? She wanted to go live around the whites. I said, what's going to cost you a little more? I got the text message. Like, I can make them go live around the niggers. It seems like I got the text message. I got it somewhere here. I'll find it. So what should we do? Make him come over here to the ghetto? What do you think, guys? Call him, make him come to the ghetto. Anyway, see a gay white person got the room. Room nuts. Yeah, I got white folk. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. What Universal said, call him and let him rent it out. Let him. Tell him we go. See, I want to bring his ass over to the Southeast. That's what he need. That's where he belong. Because, he black. And he 51. He probably got women. And those white guys up there, one is disabled. I told you guys, he had diabetes. And he was walking and a pebble got under his foot. He lost his foot off that shit. When you have diabetes, your feet are very vulnerable. And so it's an older white guy. And he's on the stream. I think he was $7 short of the income limits to get an apartment. This is how fine the line is. You understand that people have to rent him in. He's white. And he could not have qualified for an apartment. It's just a few dollars short. So I rented him a room in Northwest on a deal. One of the things he had was he had a little bit of money up front. And so, I was willing to deal with him. Then, I had the white guy that came over here, the Uruguayan, Pete. What's his name, Pete? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Sergio. And he's coming to Southeast because he doesn't have enough money to live in Northwest. He's living in Bethesda right now. So why does the black man want to live around the whites in Northwest when the white man who doesn't have a lot of money is willing to come to Southeast? I think I should make the black man come to Southeast. I mean, that would only be right. I get some money and I get to keep him from being around black. See, that's the one thing Universal, I think the credit check aspect didn't work. Because, and I'm going to say something very uncomfortable for some of you blacks, and I've said this all along. Like, a 51-year-old man, black man, will still be chasing women. He'll have the women in and out all night, engaged in whatever activities that they're engaged in. And then at some point, they're going to get into an argument with each other. And all that shit's going to take place in my house. Maybe she start throwing things, break some glass or something. All those things take place inside your house. And it's okay if it's over here in the ghetto and they do that shit because that's normal behavior. But if I have some blacks in the house fighting with white people around, the white people have the means typically to move. Then you're stuck with a black whose behavior is going to run all of the whites off one by one. That's the thing. What I'm telling you about the whites in the nice neighborhoods. If some shit ain't going right, the whites can just say, "Fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm moving." Why Nicca, day by day, she can't just move. She down on her luck. And so you get one of them, you end up being more or less stuck with them. And all the while, they're not being nice and quiet and clean. They're running everybody out of the house just by being themselves. Having sex, playing music loud, talking loud. It's just what I'm saying. So that is more or less my thoughts on these things here. And I still think that, and I hope Izzy's listening, to me, like, he's so, passionate about defending blacks that he's overlooking all the damage that they're doing, their reputation, right? You see these blacks behaving like this, they're not just hurting their reputation, they're hurting the reputation of other people that look like them. The blacks, unfortunately, they look distinctive from everyone else. They can't just blend in. So that, as Imperial says, that behooves them to act even better. So as not to get painted with a broad brush. So those are just my thoughts here. Anyway, anyone want to come up? Otherwise, I've been here 3 hours, going pretty strong here. I got some other stuff to talk about, but if no one has any, want to come up and give me any ideas on the black guy, maybe I'll even let you tell him. Anyone want to tell him? No room for you. I'll call him up, let you be on the stream talking, whatever you want to do. Hey, partner, you have time? You want to come up for a second? We'll see if Ponder comes up. We have about 9, the 3 o'clock hour. There it is, Ponder.
Hello, John.
Hey, what's up, Ponder? See if Ponder comes up. We have about 9, the 3 o'clock hour. There. What's up, Ponder? Yeah, no. University's not trying to get a Southeast spot there. No. Your peers are calling the same bit. But, the more and more I think about it, though, I can't rent to them in Northwest. I can't do that.
We have credit score and income limits for a reason. It's not discriminatory. And the woman that you showed her vid and she mentioned, that she won't rent to blacks. She did, let's remember, she did state it's not that she will not rent to black people. She just wants there to be an income limit, or at least an income floor, excuse me. She has an income floor, which is understandable. That does not mean that she's addressing it specifically by race, but you need to earn income. Because what does that mean? It means you have something to lose.
But she also went on to say, though, they play games, they're sneaky.
And she is correct.
And those are the ones with money, and sneaky as well. Like, again, I rented the big black boxer. He got guaranteed income because he's partially disabled.
A lot of people, they claim they have guaranteed income because they'll present a bank statement with maybe
He was on SSI. He was partially blind. He had guaranteed income.
That's guaranteed, but it's still SSI. I'm referring to black people who are high income on W-2. I work on W-2. Here are my pay stubs for the past 60 days. And if you want, I can also present to you a W-2 from last year. That shows an indication, which you're going to see, my social and my income. This is how much I made last year, W-2. And here's me right now, 60 days of pay stubs.
Ponder, I don't even care how much. I'm to the point where I don't even care how much blacks make anymore. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't think it really matters as much. Personally, I don't think it matters. And I think for a lot of blacks, I think that's very difficult for them to understand. But, I showed you, that I've talked about how, they live differently. And I think that, here's Facebook, if you can see my screen. And I'm just scrolling down Facebook, and you can see people looking for housing and stuff like this. And, if I find some pictures, you tell me which one you would accept and which one you would not accept. Just by looking at pictures, and you'll kind of get some ideas of what's going on. I think, there's more to it than income. That's what I'll say. It's about fit within a house. Very similar to how you would have for, a workplace that, some people just may not be a good fit for the house or the workplace. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense. It does. That's why her commentary was not, above the pale. You have certain people, you're looking at a potential tenant. You look at where they work, you look at their income, you look at work stability. It speaks volumes of a person's character, that not only are they, it's not even so much that they can rent, but that their income is stable because they themselves are stable. And also, if you're Black and you're unable to find rent, a place to rent, then we also do have available short term. There is extended stay.
That's very expensive.
Well, too bad, so sad. Get your credit up, get your income up. When you do anything by day or by week, it's going to be more expensive as opposed to months or even a year. Have you ever, Brooklyn Watson, have you ever had high income tenants, John?
What's high income? What do you mean?
Okay, let's say this. John, have you ever had a tenant who makes on W-2 over 120?
No.
Let's do 120. You're in DC, New York, 120.
No.
So are most of your tenants between 60 and 80? Between 60 and 80,000? John, look on your face right now.
Hold on. Let's see.
John, let me ask you, what is the highest income you've ever received on W-2? Like one of your tenants presents you, here's my W-2. What is the highest income you've ever seen?
You know what's honest? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, please.
I don't collect any paperwork. You ever seen me say, hey, bring your paperwork with you?
No, you only ask directly for cash.
Nigga, you got the money or what?
Yunin, the answer is no.
Right? If I did credit checks, I wouldn't be able to think about it. I'd have to set the bar so low it wouldn't even matter anyway. Most of these people have been, wiped out 2 or 3 times in their life. So credit checks, it's all about their social skills. And again, as I said, you look all over the internet. What are Black men talking about? What are Black men talking about on the internet?
Well, they do bring up their credit score quite a bit.
I mean, okay, but to get what?
To buy things, get a home,
buy shit, right? Izzy was talking about there are opulent homes in the ghetto. Okay, these motherfuckers didn't move out or fix it up. It's women.
It's always women.
It's women.
Period.
I bet you Izzy spends a lot of his day talking about women. I think that's I don't watch him enough to say, but let's take him out of a lot of these Black panels talk a lot about women. Right?
Imperious. Well, you're not wrong, Imperious, but the language, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And so from that standpoint, they live that same, life where women are going to be important, very important, to the point where it's going to be ranked up there very high with paying their rent. Right? Like all of those men that you saw in that house with no lights, no water, they all had women. Go figure that. They all had women. All of them. One of them had 2 or 3 babies living like that. So bringing them into the house, and they can get women in the house. The night before that house looked like that, they had women in there. I mean, before I cut the water off, that was the night before. They had women in that house. Can any of you women in the audience imagine getting on that bed with no sheets on it?